Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm Crazy Ewok. That's me. And today we're back in Guild Wars. And we're going to continue the factions campaign. How should I guess I did do one small thing in between last stream and this stream for the Necromancer. I just got this skill, Signet of Corruption. I didn't realize I had access to it, like, essentially the moment I had access to my guild hall. Even in my first campaign, in the Prophecies campaign, I could have technically got this skill a long time ago. But I grabbed it right now since it costs Kurzik faction, and I think I should be using this up as much as I can. So yeah, that's the only thing that's really different between last stream and this stream for a Necromancer. So what I'm planning to do is, in the previous stream, I played through the Necromancer's quest, I guess, of coming to here, to the Canthan area in Bijukan Pier, and then having a primary quest that leads us to Vizuna Square, which is the very first mission that us foreigners, as the person who's from Prophecies, from Kryta, I guess. Is it Kryta or Tyria? Isn't this whole place Tyria? Or is like the whole planet is Tyria, right? I'm not sure. But yeah, from Kryta. But Kryta is only that middle area of Prophecies. I don't know. From the Prophecies campaign. But then I thought it might be cool to kind of cover the beginning area too, and see how the stories converge. So right now for the Necromancer, we're in the foreign quarters, and we're essentially like, oh, we got to meet up with Master Togo, and Master Togo went ahead to do something, and we got to catch up with him. So now when we switch to the assassin here, which is a faction's local character, we will essentially be playing through the story in Tutorial Island, Xingji Island. And we will be the Togo that the foreigners are trying to catch up to, or will be with Togo. But we're still really far from that. That's just kind of a little bit of an overview of what's gonna happen. But yeah, I got in between last stream and this stream, you might notice that I have different armor. I just kind of picked up the next available set. It wasn't too expensive, so I went for it. And also got like a set of weapons, set of daggers that is also kind of sort of the next level. I crafted them from the armor person in Xingji Monastery, and the weapons person here was what I got this dagger from. I guess today I started my stream a little early. I actually didn't have to go to work today, and I actually don't have to go to work tomorrow either. So maybe if I can take advantage of that, I can maybe stream a little bit more. So yeah, I'm really happy to be trying to get through this stuff and seeing how far I can get. So yeah, essentially this assassin is a throwaway character for me. I just want to play through the beginning with this assassin. Since I already have an assassin, if I just go to the left here, I already have an assassin that is is already level 20, has already done a bunch of accomplishments. This is just like a throwaway just to get the story, just so I can stream the story. And my plan really is to delete this character to free up this character slot whenever we get to the Nightfall campaign. And I can kind of do the same thing where I play the Tutorial Island with a dervish is what I'm planning for, since that is the only character or profession that I don't have as a character. And then I'll have every single character, and I'll feel really complete in that sense. So yeah, I'm not going to try too hard in exploring everything and revealing all the maps or doing all the quests or anything, getting the best gear or anything. I'll just get good enough so that I don't suck during the campaign, during the missions and stuff and the quests. And that's about it. I won't try to get too many bags. I might end up selling all this. Oh no, they're all customized. Oh no, they do have value though. I might end up just selling all this stuff and trying to min-max and squeeze every penny out of this character before I delete it. But yeah. What else? Oh yeah. I finished every single secondary test where you get a taste of like which profession you want as your secondary. So that's why I got like so many audience with Master Togos. Every single one of these was from a different like headmaster of some kind, and they all tell me to go back to Master Togo to kind of select my secondary profession. And I think last stream I was saying that I want to be a warrior secondary, but I think I'm gonna go monk this time actually. Because when I was playing through I think I actually did it on stream, right? I think I played the monk one on stream, where we actually got like the retribution enchantment that I felt like actually like jives well or works well with like assassin stuff. Whereas all the other ones I couldn't really find, at least not with the skills that are available right away. I couldn't really find like some like comfortable, non-janky mixture of like secondary or primary profession stuff. So I might just go monk, get retribution, maybe put more into like smiting and stuff, and I can kind of see how that works and see how that plays. I think that might be the best way for it. Whereas this is like I can get watch yourself really often, but I don't know how much this will actually help. Everything else is like weapon related, and I think I should just stick with daggers. I don't know if I really want to try and get like a strong set of swords or axes or hammer or something, just to like try and fit the secondary profession into this like get play style. So yeah, I feel like the path of least resistance is going monk and then having the smiting prayers. All right, let's go to Master Togo, and we will continue the story. This way, Linux Courtyard. Okay. I wonder if I have to. I hope I can select. I can grab every single reward for this, because I'm really close to level 10. And if you remember in my pre-searing Ascalon live stream, when I left pre-searing, I was about like level 8, I think, just a little bit over level 8. So we're already like way past at that point. And we already have like 4 people party and stuff. So this campaign, things are moving a lot faster. We are essentially in the beginning. Like, we got our secondary profession by the time we were like maybe level 3 or 4 in pre-searing Ascalon. But yeah, we're already level 9, and we're still like at the very, very beginning, it feels like. So yeah, Yi Zhou Tan. He's like the teacher's pet. The way this kind of feels, it might not seem like it because of like the art style, but this is kind of like shonen anime, where all these like students, like Yu Zhou Tang is like the class rep, and then we had like Mai and Emmy or something, and all these other people. I don't know actually is Emmy part of them, but yeah, they were all like students, and we're all like kind of like a squad, like a My Hero Academia like class or something like that, and we're all trying to like learn the ways of being a hero. And Master Togo is like kind of favoring Yi Zhou Tang, and I guess us too in some ways. So he's like the Kakashi of our group here. An audience with Togo. Headmaster Kuju has told me great things about you, do you want to? You have begun to learn the ways of the Necromancer, but to reach your full potential, you must choose a secondary path. Speak with other headmasters and learn what they have to teach you. When you are ready to make the final choice, come and speak to me. I think he says the same thing to every single one of these. Headmaster Anna has told me great things about the second path. Come to speak with me again. Okay, so I just leveled up there. That's good. And just accept all of these. I think it's just like the same template, and then he just replaces it with the headmaster that sent you. Nice. Yes. Alright, we will... Wait, let me see what this is. Dagger Mastery. I just got like a weird notification on my phone, so I was like curious what it was. Maybe I shouldn't have my phone with me when I stream, because I get distracted. Anyway, I want Monk. Oh, I also get access to Resurrect too. Equip later. Retribution is the one I want. But now. Okay. So this is smiting prayers. So if I really want... Oh, I guess the problem now is, like, I already have a limited amount of attribute points as it is. Do I really want to make this one stronger? And, like, kind of give up on other stuff? Which doesn't seem too smart. Let's just continue. We'll just let this do us, like, maximum 5 backs. Is it backstab? No. Back to the source. Damage back to the source. Retribution. Then we'll see what's up. A fitting choice, young one. Congratulations. You now have the choice of returning to your headmaster to earn your insignia for your primary profession. Or you can take a further quest from me. Although it is your choice, I recommend that you speak with your headmaster first and return to me once you have earned your insignia. Okay, that's another big amount. Now that you have chosen a secondary profession, I have a rare honor to bestow upon you. Every year I bring my most promising students of the minister to a formal introduction. This year I have selected you, along with Yijo here, for this honor. So yeah, apparently we are also a teacher's pet. But this guy like follows him around a lot, so he's more of a teacher's pet than we are. If you accept my invitation, meet me in Sungpa Vale, just outside the monastery gates, and we shall proceed to Minister Cho's estate. Okay. Actually, I won't accept that yet. I will go back to Xinjie Monastery and see what my headmaster has to say. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother dyeing the armor as well, since I feel like I'm not going to. Since I'm gonna be deleting this character, so I don't feel like using too much resources to make this character look too good. She looks good as it is. I feel like gray is like a really good assassin like color set theme anyway. You are ready to earn the assassin's insignia? Alright then. This advanced training is designed to teach you the nuances of the assassin's art. An assassin is an intensive damage dealer who relies on the power of shadow and steel by using potent magic to sneak up on enemies and powerful skills combination to deal deadly attacks. An assassin can quickly overcome a foe. Speak with Instructor Ing to begin your training. Okay, well we get more experience. We're just getting levels like crazy. Assassin's Insignia, Instructor Ing. Advanced Defensive Techniques. Welcome to my dojo. This is where students receive advanced training in their chosen profession. I am known as Instructor Ing. Advanced Defensive Techniques. Within the monastery, we are safe. But in order to survive outside these walls, you must learn to defend yourself. In this training exercise, you will be attacked by 2 of our instructors, Wenga and Jinzo. I will provide you with defensive skills. Use them to survive their attacks for 2 full minutes. By accepting this quest, you will abandon other advanced training quests and put yourself into a separate training area from the rest of your party, if applicable. Okay, so should I add people into this? Should I add... Or is it like a single... If I add henchmen to this... Healer. Isai. So yeah, Emi is not a part of this. I guess that was when we went to... That was a character we met as the Necromancer, right? As a foreign person. And, Ranger Rituals. So if I go in, will he kick these guys out of my group? Straightforward, man. Blinding Power. Powder. Reflects blindness, shadow arts. What? Skill unlocked? Does that mean my other... Oh yeah, I guess my other assassin. I haven't really done all this stuff. It was like just rushed through a bunch of stuff just to be able to do endgame stuff with my friends. All my characters essentially are rushed through just to do a specific thing, except for my Paragon, which I actually spent a lot of time playing on my own, like way later in this game's like life, maybe like 10 years later. And then I guess recently the Necromancer has a lot of progress, like solo progress, because we live streamed the entire like Prophecies campaign. And I did a lot of stuff on the side too, like doing the side quests and stuff. But yeah, apparently I never actually had this skill. I guess I don't need this. Binding Powder. Shielding Hands. This would actually be very useful. It only costs 5. Let's try these. Okay. I would like to go to the dojo now. Wenga. Oh, this is a secondary thing. Must follow an offhand. Interesting. It's shadow arts, though. Cool. Now is not the time to talk. Please concentrate on your studies. Advanced defensive techniques. Do you want to? I hope you're ready with your defensive skills. Jinzo and I are going to force you to use them. Right? Begin. Okay. So should I just kill them? So yeah, if you... Wait, what? Excuse me? Why am I allowed? Must follow an offhand attack. It's an offhand attack that follows an offhand attack? That is weird. So this reduces damage. Blinding them, I guess, would, blinding them makes it so that they can't attack, or they'll miss, right? But this thing, it takes so long to recharge. And also takes so much effort to get to. I had to use like 10 here, 5 energy here just to get to this. At least they don't interrupt me. I'll just spam like... I don't think I can actually kill them, so I'll just spam like my defensive abilities. Just 30 seconds left. Oh, that costs 10 as well. No, I should just wait for my defensive abilities and drag this out. Like, I barely did any damage to them. I guess they're healing each other. Shadow's Distract doesn't really kick in until I get less than 50% health. So maybe it's not too smart to be casting that. I guess if this is on cooldown and I need something, I can cast Shadow Distress. Did I do it? Are you guys proud of me? You have done well. Do you want to? Clap, clap, clap. But I'm bleeding. Do you have a medic? Can you help patch me up? Okay, I guess we leave. Oh, thank you, senseis. Thank you for making me bleed. That doesn't sound right. That could be construed in very negative terms, especially since I'm a female character. Well done! You have mastered the art of defensive. Or master the art of defense. This skill is especially useful when battling opponents such as warriors who use melee attacks. Condition removal. Many foes will attempt to defeat you by placing various conditions upon you. Some conditions, such as poison, burning, and bleeding, cause you to lose health quickly. Others slow your movement, blind you, or leave you dazed, so your spells fail more easily, or your attacks inflict less damage. During this exercise, Wenga will place numerous conditions on you, and you'll be required to remove them in order to survive. By accepting this quest, you will abandon the blah blah blah. So yeah, that just tells you can't like grab them all and try it all at the same time. Men ailment. Oh, that's the only thing. Let's get rid of that. And, do I have anything else that might be useful? I don't think so, actually. If he's only applying, like... Oh, well, but this recharges every 5 seconds, so it could be spammable. And yeah, these two seems to be very good for, just healing what they're doing for now, so yeah, we'll just... I guess it couldn't hurt to grab this as well. Wait, don't I have smiting? Maybe I can put that on myself. I think at this point, I do feel like I am getting critical hits. So every once in a while you do see, or you hear like the critical hit sound effect, which is like a big chwing kind of sound. And you would notice that my energy like kind of jumps up slightly. Okay, let's condition removal. How to survive 2 minutes? Okay, Wenga and Professor Guy. Now it's not the time to talk. Okay, never it's the same thing. Ready, begin. Wait, why did he fall down? Oh, that's what happens when you use Drunken Blow. Wait, I can take him. He's only one person, right? He's the same level as me. Okay, I was only able to remove one, but he applied 2 on it. Yeah, keep it up, keep it up. Yeah, cripple doesn't really do anything. Since I don't plan on moving anyway, so I don't really need to remove that. I failed there. I wonder why. Oh, the problem is, I think it removes some left to right. So if there's cripple and then there's another one, and this can only remove one condition, then I won't remove the more dangerous one. I'll end up removing the cripple instead. I think that's how it works. He's not actually doing a lot of damage to me. He's like playing around. This almost feels like a real-time strategy game. I can click on her and right-click her to like move here, move here. I can like click and hold, click and drag to like select all my allies. So yeah, this is weakness. I just removed it, but it actually gets reflected on your whatever this skills and attributes panel. Everything, there'll be like a red on something and say, oh, this is too low. That was excellent performance. Return to Instructor Ing to receive credit. Okay. Thanks for making me bleed again, Instructor Senseis. Wait, why is it not working? Oh, because I'm casting it on him. I had him selected. I guess this is what I have to do. Instructor, they made me bleed. Do we need to go, go get the police? Congratulations, do you want to? You have mastered the art of condition removal. You'll find this skill especially useful against enemies who rely on conditions such as warriors, elementalists, necromancers, rangers, and assassins. Woo, I leveled up again! Skill chaining. I encourage you to take the skill chaining course. Combining skills for the maximum overall effect is one of the most effective tactics for achieving victory in battle, and this course demonstrates the concept beautifully. It is a difficult but important lesson. Are you ready? Yes. Critical. Oh, they give me critical high. That's nice. That's something I want to keep for sure. Raw conditions. Transfer all conditions from target ally to yourself. Why would I want to do that? Zealot's Fire. Whenever you use a skill on an ally, all foes adjacent to that are hit. Oh, okay. Maybe that's better to keep. Way of oh, they give me Way of Perfection too. This makes it so that every time I critical hit, I get healed. So if I critical hit like often and have a fast like attack speed, then I'll just be like healing constantly. Assuming like they're not blocking me or they haven't put blind on me and I keep missing. Maybe I can replace Shout of Distress with that. Since Shout of Distress hasn't really been too useful. Critical strikes. 9 only plus 9. Okay. I would like to go to the dojo. Sunjun. Oh, Panaku is here. Does he say anything? Now it's not the time to talk. Oh, I know he says the same thing. Sunjun. Now it's not the time to talk. Oh, they all say the same thing. Welcome to the skill chaining course. This will be a difficult challenge, but it will help you prepare for nearly anything you might encounter. Panaku and I will fight together. All we require you to do is do your best. Okay. Wait, what does it teach me about anything? Am I supposed to like learn about skill chaining? Well, I killed him apparently. Naku, you're next. You're assassins. Assassin army. Oh, no energy. I guess I don't need to do this since Way of Protection has been pretty useful. Yeah, these two combined has been... I guess that's what they're trying to teach me, right? Like, if I have Critical Eye and Way of Protection, then I'm pretty safe. Oh, he Critical Striked me. This is actually really good too. It might actually be... I guess I can combo this with Retribution. Oh, damage cost me 1 energy. But the whole thing is that I gain a lot of energy back whenever I critical hit with these two. I can cast this on myself. Nice. Now it's not the time to talk. You fight well for a novice. This challenge proves your merit. But you will face more difficult ones when you leave the confines of the monastery. Go back to Instructor Ing and report on your progress. You have earned the right. Okay. Let's go this way. So yeah. Man, this guy like died really quickly. Let's do that. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. I want to keep this actually. That's pretty useful. Might want to do this actually. Yeah, I didn't think so. Whenever you use a skill on an ally, never mind. If I use these, it doesn't trigger this. So I should take this off. This back on. Okay. Instructor Ing. You are progressing quite well. You have now completed the skill chaining course. It is perhaps the most important class we offer. This knowledge will serve you well as you adventure in Kantha and beyond. I think last stream, I gave him like a jolly, like old people voice. Welcome to my dojo. This is the student receive advanced training. Wait, no, was it this guy, Instructor Ing? I think it was Instructor Ing, actually. To Yuan Yu, it is time to learn the art of enchantment and disenchantment. Knowing when your ally or your foe is under an enchantment can be invaluable. Brother P1 will assist you with this exercise. You will do battle with him, removing his enchantments to increase your effectiveness. Okay. Expunge. Enchantment. Ooh, I haven't unlocked this skill either. I guess I don't need Retribution. Yeah. I would like to do the dojo. So after this, there's 2 more. Ling Ling. Brother P1. Let's do this. Brother P1 will now enchant himself. Your task is to remove his enchantments, which will weaken him to your attacks. Okay. Hello, Brother P1. You're not enchanting yourself. He's not enchanting himself. Enchant yourself. There we go. Yeah. Oh no, he enchanted himself even though I don't have this off cooldown yet. Good work. Now you know what an enchantment looks like when it affects an ally or an opponent. Headmaster Amara predicted that you would pass this test. But do not get complacent. There is much more to learn. At least you have a good foundation now. He just says like, be quiet. He doesn't even say anything to me. Say, I am Brother P1. So yeah, it looks really weird. Because when we go through that, I guess when we talk to Master Ing, or Instructor Ing, he teleports us here. And when we go through that portal, it takes us back here, even though looking forward, it looks like we don't really see much. We don't see the monastery. Well done, young apprentice. You have passed the disenchantment course. Just remember, this is a skill that will improve with practice. Okay, defense against hexes. One of the most important things you can learn in this dojo is how to defend yourself against the power of hexes. Many of you foes use hexes to limit your abilities, drain your health and energy, and so on. The strongest of us learn to successfully combat these techniques. Are you ready to enter my dojo and learn the art of hex defense? Yes. Equip now. I would like to go to the dojo. It's dojo time, Losha. Now, it's not. Oh, he always says that. So, you are ready to learn about hex defense, are you? Well then, you will engage Instructor Sue in combat. She is a master necromancer with powerful hexes in her arsenal. Defeat her and survive her hexes, and you will have passed this test. Here are some skills that will aid you in this task. Good luck. He actually doesn't give us any skills, though. Alright. Don't hex me, bro. Yeah. Oh, we got her. Defend all you like. I have plenty more where that came from, says Sue. He's an angry one. No, he always says that. Congratulations, my friend. Sue is a powerful necromancer, but you held your own against her nicely. Return to Instructor Ing, and he will reward you for your progress. Okay. Sounds good. Instructor Ing! I defeated a necromancer Sue. Well done, you have completed your training in defense against hexes. It is an important area of study, especially when facing necromancers and mesmers. And I guess elementalists too, for a lot of it. They put water hexes on you. Cool. I just touched my nose. I was about to sneeze there. Do you want to? It is time to learn the arts of snaring and kiting. Snaring lets you slow your foe's movements. Kiting is the act of using movement to make yourself a difficult target while attacking your foe mercilessly. Zoe, one of the ranger instructors, will assist us with this exercise. Slow her down and inflict enough damage upon her that she submits to your skill. Are you ready? Yes, I am. Ooh. Okay. I haven't unlocked this one either. Ouch, embarrassing. Alright, let's do this. But what's the point of me? I'm a melee person, so kiting and snaring is not really in my vocabulary. Or else. Hey Zoe. What happened to your eye? Welcome to the snaring course. Instructor Zoe will be using a method called kiting. Oh, she's kiting, and we had to chase her down. We had to snare her and chase her down. Okay. Use your snare skill to slow her down and attack her until she submits. Okay, ready? Begin. Oh! Oh no! Oh, I got her. Nice. I feel like this didn't really do anything because she was scripted to stop there. I think she's scripted to stop there and then run again after a while. But I feel like I was able to DPS her down a lot faster than this thing actually doing anything to slow her down. Very well, very good. With the understanding of how to snare foes, you will be better able to keep them from your eluding attacks. Okay, he doesn't say anything about going back to Instructor Ing, but we'll assume that's what he implied. Instructor Ing. Well done! You have completed the snaring course. There's plenty to learn, but you are fast becoming a valuable asset to any team. Now we finished all the hat. Now we finish this. Congratulations! You have earned your assassin insignia. You are now an expert assassin. May the gods guide and protect you. Bloop! Much as a ranger safeguards nature's balance, the assassin's purpose is to right social imbalance. You have achieved the opposite. Relations between humans and the Tengu are strained in the best circumstances, but we at the monastery make it a point to treat them with honor and respect. Uh-oh, we killed one of the people, didn't we, with Panaku? He kind of took us on a illegal, like off kilt. I don't know what you call it, like off the books assassination that he's getting paid a lot for. The village of Eri is quite angry, and you and Panaku are to blame. Uh-oh, they know who you hurt. They, I guess Panaku was like, don't tell anyone. If people find out, I know who snitched. But then, I don't know, we're both like shitty students, right? I guess he's like one of those really overconfident, like A+ students. And he just like doesn't understand that like even Headmaster Lee is probably like leagues better than him at like ninja and assassin stuff. So she probably has like informants and information gatherers everywhere, right? So this information could have gone back to her one way or another. So yeah, he's not as good as assassin as he thought he was. This is not the... Wait, why is that? I think that's a typo. Not the first time Panaku has enticed a student to do his dirty work, so Master Togo and I have agreed not to expel you, but you will be required to pay a visit to the Eri and convey our respects and apology. Present this curved buckeye to Soar Honorclaw. Isn't that the person we killed? Your victim's daughter. Oh, maybe it was a different Honorclaw? It looks like any Tengu to me, but Talon assures me it is a very likeness of Swift. Oh, we killed Swift Honorclaw, and that is appropriate offering to a grieving Tengu family. Uh-oh, we done goofed. It was an accident. Carved buckeye, and if we finish this, we get a new dagger. It's actually not as good as the dagger. I guess we had to see what kind of perks it has, because mine right now gives me plus 10 damage when I above 50% health. Okay, so I guess where the area was like here, right? Or was it here? I think it was like here-ish, so it's probably better to go from here and down. And when we leave Xinjie and try to pass through Samkwa Vale, we get level 3 henchmen, but we go to Sume Village and we try to I guess I forgot to mention, I didn't notice earlier, but yeah, once we got into the dojo, it removed all our party members. But yeah, once we're here, you have level 6, so this is like slightly better. So it's probably, yeah, better to like go in this area just to get to the Kinya province. Alright, so right now it's all about like school and learning to become assassin, learning fighting and stuff. So we haven't really come across any real story that is like related to the main like threat to this area at the moment. Oh, I went the wrong way. But there was one quest actually. The one where you're like getting a taste of and I'm having like a one of those like brain moments where I can't seem to think of anything. It's the one where you are trying out like secondary profession for ritualist. When we got to the area, the ritualist like instructor person, he's like, oh, we've set out all these spirits to be guided to the afterlife or to the mists or whatever, but for whatever reason they never got guided. They just kind of hung out this entire time, so we're just gonna have to kill them. And then we kill the spirits, we release them and then kill them or bind them or something, and we learned like how ritualists like deal with spirits and stuff and how they summon their spirits. And that actually, I don't know, it's not really a spoiler because I don't think the game really makes emphasis on it. It's just like a throwaway line at the end of one of the missions where it's like, yeah, this is happening, and they don't really emphasize it too much. But yeah, the whole reason why like that was hinting at like a future story where how should I organize these thoughts. But yeah, that was like the whole reason why. It's kind of like, oh man, I'm doing a really bad job. So, okay, let me start all over. There's like a quest, and the headmaster, the instructor is like, yeah, the spirits are not being ferried to the afterlife. And we're just supposed to be, oh, it's a ritualist thing. It's just a thing about spirits and stuff, and we weren't supposed to pay too much mind about it. But it's actually related to the main protagonist, Shiro Tagachi. He's supposed to be doing that. That's the punishment he's been assigned with for breaking like the laws or whatever of whatever. And he decided not to do that anymore, and that's why like spirits aren't being ferried anymore. But I don't think the story specifically touches upon it. I believe there is a mission that kind of gives a little bit more context with like why Shiro Tagachi is as evil as he is. But I don't know. I don't remember if he actually like, or if the exposition there actually mentions that was his role. It's just that it was all exposition, and it was a lot of exposition, and I guess at the time wasn't too interested in the story all that much. I was just interested in the gameplay, and hey, it was this guy. This guy was the guy. There was a bunch of like spirits trapped in these urns or something, and every time we interacted with an urn, a spirit would pop up, and we had to kill it. It turns out he binded them there so that the envoys, I guess they're called, can ferry the spirits to the afterlife, but they've been sitting there for like over a year or something like that, and no envoy came by, and he thought that was weird, so we dealt with it. It's funny because he's a spirit. What dictates spirits being allowed to go to the underworld or to the next life or to the mists or whatever, and what dictates how some of these spirits can just hang out? But yeah, it was like it wasn't a lot of showing, it was a lot of telling it. My teenage self, I guess, when I was interfacing with that story, didn't care too much to pay attention. So I don't really remember exactly what was said and what was not said. And it was later on when Guild Wars 2 came out, and Shiro Tagachi became a elite specialized? No, wait, just like a regular. He became the Revenant class in Guild Wars 2. You like, what's the word? Commune with different heroes of the past. So you can commune with Shiro Tagachi. You can commune with Malix, which is like a Nightfall final boss, big gorilla. And you can commune with Ventari, which is in I don't really want to actually go there, but in the Prophecies campaign, we met Ventari, and he's like a big pacifist, and so on and so forth. I guess the other one is Jalis Ironhammer, so there's a bit of a spoiler there that he becomes someone that can be communed. But what happens to him? He probably dies. Actually, no, it makes sense that he dies, right, eventually. Because Guild Wars 2 is like way, way, way into the future. So yeah, I don't even think there is story beat of Jalis Ironhammer dying. It's just that it's probably safe to assume that 200 some years later, maybe dwarves don't have long lives like that. I don't know, I went on a huge rant there, and now I don't remember what I was talking about. Hey, these guys aren't actually attacking us. We'll leave them alone, I guess. Uh-oh. Oh no. Aesin's spirit started attacking them and it got aggro. Hey, this thing actually lasts longer than its cooldown time. Like twice as long. But yeah, I guess all in all, what I was saying before is like only the ritualist quests that I found had something kind of closest related to actually what's happening in the story. And I would not have caught that if I didn't know about the whole Shiro Tagachi thing from learning it in Guild Wars 2. Hey, there's a person here. Abo Pa. I wonder what he wants. Should we do his quest here anyway, since I assume it probably just tells us to take him somewhere? You look like a capable, adventurous sort. Perhaps I could entice you to escort me to the area. Hey, that's exactly where I'm going, buddy. You can tag along. You can have the protection of us. We can be your bodyguard. The Anchu Tengu, no doubt, awaits my arrival. I was to be there several days ago, but my hired escort took the advance I paid him and fled. Most discourteous. Do you not think so? You, stranger, look far nobler than he. Guide me to Eri. He's not going to be paid. Oh, he is paying me 75 gold. And be well paid after we arrive, of course. Yes, of course. But yeah, the experience is probably what I want most of these to level me up. We're getting real life on-field experience. Haha. Wow. We're not a child anymore. We're doing real adult things. Oh. Oop. Yeah, I wanted to keep suspecting strike because it's like pretty strong, but I think at this point the cost of it is a little bit too much. It might actually be best if I just keep this skill and not have these two. I can replace these two with something else, but I guess Caltrops is a little bit of a dead skill on my bar too. I don't really need it, so we can think about swapping it out for something else. I guess I should have swapped that out before I went on this quest. Because, I could put Retribution here. Every time I get attacked, I think. Yeah, every time I get attacked, 5 of it gets returned back to whoever attacks me. Uh-oh. Will we be able to handle all these guys? Probably the Mender first. Oh, Tabo P is fighting with us. Hamas. He decided to go for the beautiful Lady Mesmer. He's got tastes. Or he's kind of a creeper who likes to beat women up or something. Or he's the smart person and went like, Mesmer has armor ignoring damage. You gotta deal with that quick. And I'm the dumb person like, duh, I'm gonna go kill this. Was it like an elementalist? I guess elementalists could do a lot of damage too. This doesn't last as long as this cooldown, unfortunately. Got a lot of junk. 2 to 5. I got 5 to 10. I guess this is all still starter zone drops. Not really getting much. Oh, it's all the way here. Yeah, I'm totally going the wrong way. I thought it was like in these corners. Okay. Is this the area? No, that's this is the I don't even know what this place is called, but this looks like another little like village, doesn't it? I think back in the days, this was probably the furthest you can zoom out of. And then at some point in one of the anniversaries, after like Guild Wars 2 came out for a while, they added an update where they like freed up the camera quite a bit, and you can like zoom out a lot. And then it was so awesome because you can like see so much more, and it's like so cool. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I think using this right away just chunks people in this early zone. So I don't even think I need these two. But we'll have to see because maybe later on when we fight higher level guys, I actually have to like do stuff. Uh-oh. Yeah, like this guy. I hit him with it and he didn't seem, maybe he healed. It didn't seem to have done much chunking. Maybe it wasn't a critical hit, so it didn't do as much damage. I think critical hits here just means double damage. There's no like, it's not like Genshin Impact, or I guess Guild Wars 2 for the matter, where you have like a chance to critical hit, and then you have like a critical damage stat that determines how much damage you do. I think if you critical hit, it's just straight up double damage. So critical hits are like very, very strong in this game. Especially with like how low all the numbers are. So we're gonna get overwhelmed here. I'm pretty sure every time you hear a ching, oh no, he's about to die. Good thing our monk healed him. I think I failed the mission if he dies. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if this is where they added like these guys can die, but if you're out of combat, they revive themselves. Just so, I think people might have complained a lot when escort missions and escort quests became a thing in Prophecies, and every time you would be like escorting them through the entire map, and then they would die at the last like moment, and then you had to do the whole thing over again. It was very annoying and not very respectful of the player's time. So I think they added a thing where if your allies die, they're just dead for a little bit, and when you finally win the fight or get out of combat somehow, then they just like resurrect. Look at these little arches here. They're so small. Wait. You have arrived. Hello? It's over there. Hello? I'm in his way. Wait, what? Oh, is he still following me? You have arrived! There we go. At last, Eri! The Anshu Tengu do not look too angry at the delay, and their beaks will be smiling when they learn these techniques. Thank you, stranger. Techniques for what? What techniques are you teaching? Why can't I accept it? Maybe I wasn't close enough? By cleansing the steel, deliver the carved buckeye to Sor Honorclaw. If ever, I think this is supposed to be a lady, right? If ever there's a... Actually, how would a Tengu sound? I think in Guild Wars 2, whenever they talk, it's like, I don't know, like a parrot talking or something, where they can still speak, like, they can make the same mouth noises as a human, but then their beaks are, like, constantly, like, hitting each other, so you get, like, a bunch of... I don't know if that's coming through. Like, a bunch of clicking noises whenever they talk. So, yeah. I think there is voice acting for, like, bird characters in Guild Wars 2, but not here, though. If ever there was a good time for outsiders to visit Eri, this is certainly not that time. My father's murder has made us more wary of strangers than usual. You are from the monastery. I have expected you daily. Do not look for a welcome. You slew my father unjustly, and there are many here who wish you harm. But you are under my protection for the moment. Just so you understand, my father earned his death when he offered Dao Wen, a dishonest merchant who refused to pay a fair price for our grain. An argument with a Tengu in front of his associates was enough to injure the man's honor, so Dao Wen's hired an assassin to kill him. Oh no, Panaku! You done goofed! My thanks to the monastery for their offering, but I have one requirement before I consider matters repaired between the Eri and the monastery. I have arranged a meeting with Dao Wen, and I want you to appear in my stead and kill him. Well, okay, that sounds good. Killing people is what I do best. Apparently. Oh, I actually had to go to Anjin's Peninsula. Well, I guess we're gonna move our way back. Woo! Alright, take care, Tauba. Hopefully the Tengu here aren't gonna eat you. Apparently they don't like humans right now. Now I'm thinking like, yeah, I should just walk back, because I gotta walk from here anyway. Right? The advantage of me teleporting back here is I can change my skill bar and then head out, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. We can just beeline it here, actually. Just beeline. We won't have... We'll just fight whoever's along the way. We'll continue along this, like, beach side. I have a key. I did not. Does any of you have charge or fallback? You can run faster that way. Hey, someone dropped gold. One for each of us. Wow, 1 whole gold. I can almost buy a bag of chips. Can I cross here? I hope I can. Ooh, there's some Naga here. Let's take them on. We'll take on. Yeah. 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 Bam. So yeah, the purple numbers that you see pop up, like +2, +1. The +2 is like that's what that dictates how much energy I'm getting back. Which is weird since they made the bar like blue, so you think it'll be like a blue number, but blue pluses is like how much you're being healed for. Which is weird because your health is red, so it wouldn't be red, but red is how much damage you're doing. But I guess that's a little bit silly. I shouldn't pay too much attention to that. But yeah, the +2 is from my critical strikes, I believe. So any rank above... Oh no, you only get the 2. Okay, I thought it was like for every rank above 3. 1 energy when you're above 3, 2 when you're above 8. So it doesn't accumulate then, it doesn't look like. Instead of getting 3, I'm only getting 2. The other 1 is actually from having the skill up. Every time a critical hit, you gain 1 energy when you land a critical hit. Is what this also does. That's unfortunate. Where do they want me to go? Oh, maybe going down from here was the better choice. Yeah, let's do it. I guess I don't know, Rick. Let's put... I don't know, like just having the just having assassin skill seems to be really good so far. The heck, critical strikes. Guess I can put this on. Yeah. I don't have any extra. Go this way. Oh, hey, Aaron, how are you doing? I'm continuing. I've been continuing the, I guess, tutorial island playthrough, and I've just been finishing off some of these, like, quests. And then, yeah, I already chose my secondary profession. I will add you to the screen, the chat. But yeah, how are you doing? I was able to stream a little earlier today, because I didn't have to go to work today. But yeah, we learned a little bit about the Tengu here with Swift Honor Claw and Sora Honor Claw. Because we killed Swift Honor Claw unjustly, and now we have to do their bidding for them to potentially forgive us. You just got off work. That's nice. You can just chill for the rest of the day, hopefully. But yeah, I think we're really close to the mission here too. That'd be really fun. I think there's only 2 missions on this island, right? So we could be getting off of here, maybe even within this stream. I don't know, we'll have to see. Dawen, where is Sor Anaklar? Who are you? An assassin? I should be expecting this. Guards, kill the assassin immediately. I will await you somewhere else. Wait, but he's still here. Whoop. Yeah. We will kill him last. Remember when we said we'd kill him last? We lied. Actually, that person ended up dying anyways, so I ended up telling the truth. Yeah, just the 2 missions. I don't remember them being particularly hard either. Okay, now we gotta walk all the way back to this area here, unfortunately. Maybe I can take advantage of this. Okay, let's turn around here. Go far off. Need to quickly go there, right? Don't look at us, dang it. Uh-oh. Bang the skull symbol. We're gonna have to deal with him. Everyone attack this one. Wait, where is the rest of them? Can you guys come down here? Nope, they can't. Go here, and then come down here. There you go. Yes, now focus on this guy. Oh no. Wow, this person is just out healing them all. Can I like kill these guys first? Painful bond. Dang, that one monk just killed everyone. I think that guy's like pretty high level as well. Alright. Too much healing. Can we actually focus him down now? What are you doing, Taya? I guess maybe she's out of energy. Come on, Kisai. Jock him. We're so close. Wow, he's just like out healing our damage. We're so close. We're so close. This is where interruption would probably make the big difference. But unfortunately, we don't have anything like that. Come on, it's just a sliver left. Maybe retribution can come. Oh no, he's back up. Kisai, what are you doing? Wow, we're kind of at like a stalemate here. What is Kisai doing? Do something! I'm gonna leave him. I am surprised. Yeah, let's get out of here. That guy just like out-healed everything we were doing. He's level 14. Oh, we're just gonna ignore him. All the ladies are just gonna ignore him now. Ugh. Now these two are dead though. I don't understand why Kisai wasn't doing anything there. Was she just out of energy as well? Yeah, we gotta take out these guys quick. It looks like there's another group over here has got our attention. Oh no, now Kisai is dead. Okay, I guess we're just gonna zone. We're just gonna try and make it to the next zone. Retribution only works if you are getting hit. Wasn't I not getting hit there? Like I was losing health and everything. Unless that was something else. Am I hurting myself somehow? So you're kind of screwing yourself of energy, at least with that. Oh yeah, the monk fight. No, I feel like I was still getting hit in that monk fight. But I think like the 5 energy is so like minuscule that I might as well. It might be better for me to get the 10 energy to like throw one of these out instead. Like instead of like having 5 little measly damage every time they hit me, I'm like throwing out like way more damage with one of these, right? But you can kind of think of it as like the equivalent amount of energy being used. And yeah, I think you were right, because I was thinking like because I had critical eye, I would get energy back a lot faster from the critical strikes. Oh. Run away! Run away, Zigzag! But I think in that monk fight, I don't think I was actually getting a lot of energy back from critical strikes. Run away! I really like this skill. It doesn't scale off anything, so you can throw this skill on like anyone, and it just gives you a little bit of a speed boost, or I guess a big speed boost for a short amount of time, and it's really fun to use. Whee! My friends are back. Too bad they're henchmen. You don't get to see how much death penalty they've accumulated. And now we gotta make it all the way back here. Nice. Turtle shell reduces damage from Hey, that's cool. That's a special like monster ability, so it's not like an ability you can learn though. Yeah. Okay. Wait, they don't aggro. Yeah, perfect. Don't have to worry about it then. I thought they were gonna attack me. Are these guys gonna attack me? They're... Oh, yeah, they are. Why did those other ones not attack me? Yeah. Oh, there's more there now. Ooh, that was satisfying. I actually was able to go through an entire, like, dagger attack chain on that one Appa mob there. Oh, no, I go this way. So yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about in the previous stream, where a lot of times you get quests in an instance, and it becomes a pain in the ass to, like, actually complete the quest, because now you gotta run all the way back, fight your way all the way back just to, like, complete a quest. And that happens a lot in the Kaining area. And the Kaining area is kind of a bit of a maze as well. And is, like, specifically designed to be, like, really confusing and hard to traverse. With Dao Wen's death, my father's spirit can finally fly away into the sky above the sky. You may return to Master Toko and tell him that the score is settled. He is one of the few humans in the land who deals with the Tengu honorably, and that is not something I take lightly. Okay, so we haven't even finished the quest yet. Have I ever played Aeon? I have not played that. Very grindy Korean MMO. A lot of the skills in the game were like the Assassin's Chain skills. Oh, really? Okay. So, yeah, one of the things is, like, I never really found any games that emulated or looks inspired by the way, like, Guild Wars combat is. I guess people say Path of Exile is, like, somewhat similar, but it's more leans towards, like, Diablo. And yeah, I was always, like, kind of... always have, like, an itch every once in a while to, like, play Guild Wars or something similar to it, but there has never really been any new games that follow this kind of, like, structure, this kind of, like, game design for the combat. But yeah, Aeon. That's a really old one, right, as well. One skill leads to another, and the last few skills in the chain had chances to proc even bigger skills. Ooh. Yeah, I always thought, like, the Guild Wars combat system, or the way you can build your characters, was very, very unique and very, very elegant in some ways, where you can... it really, like, gives the freedom for a player to kind of test things out and play with certain builds. But at the same time, it's, like, very restricting in some ways, too. Because you'll be like, oh, there'll be a skill where it's like, it'll be so nice if I can use this specific skill or something. I don't know if there's an example here. But then, like, there's like a skill that's like, oh, you can do... every time you cast like an enchantment or something, you gain energy or whatever. This is like an example. But then it only works for elementalist enchantments. You're like, dang it, it'll be so cool if I can use that skill and combine it with, like, enchantments from a different profession. But maybe that's just, like, balancing. They needed to balance the game for they needed to balance the game for the PvP. And not make people too rigged. Headmaster Lee. Oh, interesting. What's her name? Sora Honorclaw told us to go talk to Master Togo. Oh, we're actually talking to Headmaster Lee. Society's balanced teeters on the razor's edge. Your judgment must not. But you have done well, and if you keep your wits about you, you may yet make a great assassin. Now, seek out Master Togo in Linnick Courtyard. All students who complete the advanced courses are required to speak with him. Okay. Oh, we leveled up again. We're level 12 already. More strat. Now that I think about it, like, yeah, I'm already spread so thin with the limited amount of attributes. I thought it would be cool to be able to, to cast Retribution or something on myself when fighting, and I can see like every time they hit me, I'm like wait, it was this one, right? I'm like blocking constantly, and whatever them. Wait, if you block an attack, does that count as a hit to for a proc for Retribution? Maybe I was thinking a little too like I wasn't informed enough to really understand how the skill works. But I was thinking like it would be so cool, like I'm blocking, but then they just essentially kill themselves on me. But I guess that's not how it's gonna work, because I won't really have any attribute points to put into smiting for this to really be effective, or at least be worth the cost of the energy, like taking a pip of energy recharge away. What can we put here? I guess Resurrect would probably be pretty good. It's a dead game though. You always come back to Guild Wars. It's like home. Togo is a boss. You play as him in the bonus mission map. Really broken ritualist skills, eh? I like the sound of that. Maybe I should take a look at that at some point. I have not played any of the War and Kryda or bonus mission pack stuff, so that's still like new content that I don't know. Right now I'm just like really having a lot of fun just like doing early game stuff and playing through the story and doing quests and stuff. So I still feel a little intimidated going into some of the end game stuff. Is the bonus mission pack like super hard or super challenging, or can you kind of just go into it with like just heroes? If you solo it, like you just have heroes, maybe they don't even have like upgrades to their armors, and they have like just like a mediocre weapon, or is it, are you able to like play through it with like just mediocre stuff? Yeah, I was a little curious, because like my Paragon being the most progress I put into a character still can't really do like my Paragon still can't really do like Domain of Anguish and some of the endgame stuff just with heroes. No, they're easy. You go in solo. Huh, interesting. So you literally play as Togo. Not like you get Togo on your team as like a hero or something. And you can jump back, or you can jump in at any level. Any level? Okay, that changes things, I think. Yeah, I have to look into that at some point. It'll be essentially be new content for me, so. But yeah, we will talk to Master Togo. Now that you have chosen it, oh yeah, I already read this earlier, so let's accept this. And I believe this will take us to our next mission. Umpqua Vale. Does he say anything else, actually? Yes, they are specific points in Guild Wars histories. Okay. Interesting. Meet me in Umpqua Vale. Okay, it doesn't say anything else. Alright. So now we are really moving into like the main plot of the story. The tutorial is more or less done now. At least for the combat and the movement and your building. Your like builds and stuff. So now we are actually moving into the actual story. We got a little bit of an introduction to like kind of the culture and the people here. Togo and the Tengu Wars. The founder of the White Mantle, Turai Osa. Ah, okay, so they're really fleshing things out. Because this stuff came out after Isle of the North, right? So they're really fleshing things out for Guild Wars 2, essentially, right? Ooh, Master Togo, Yi Tan. Let us walk in peace, shall we? It is a lovely day. Let us proceed to the estate. The minister is expecting us. Master Slow Go, am I right? I bet he probably would not be too happy to be called that. He's like, I'm old, give me a break. No, Slow Go. You have no time to afford standing around. Yeah, but also backstory. Ah, okay. I guess, yeah, like, fleshing out Togo would not have been too interesting when it comes to Guild Wars 2 related stuff, right? Because Guild Wars 2 is all about like the Elder Dragons and stuff. So Gwen is more, because then you can start as a human, which is like kind of related to Gwen and Deb and Vanguard and the Shining Blade and stuff. Turai Osa. Yeah, actually, I think you're right. It isn't all that much related to Guild Wars 2 at all. Because Turai Osa doesn't really become a thing until Path of Fire got released, right? And maybe he only got mentioned offhand here and there before that. Each book has a bunch of achievements hidden, and not each achievement you get to pick a Rec 9 gold weapon you can mod. Ooh, they look pretty sweet. Okay. Masters Togo and Yujo Tan are just like killing these weak mantids. I don't think they even like aggro onto us. These two are just out for blood today. I think when in this early area specifically, if you're way too high level, these guys like leave you alone. Yeah, these two are just like out for blood. Maybe these guys are like an infestation, so they feel like they're doing their duty. They're keeping the farmers in this area happy. Yijo Tan is only level 10. We're level 12. Loser. For a teacher's pet, you sure suck. He's like, ah, Master Togo. The new student's making fun of me again. Here we are. Alright. Speak with guardsman Sui to gain entrance to the estate. Does Master Togo have anything to say here? They just kind of stand around. Let us walk in peace, huh? The Master honors us above all others by permitting us to meet Mr. Cho. Are you not excited? I am as well. Just remember to bow. So do they actually, if you like emote bow at Mr. Cho, does... No, wait, Minister Cho is like gone, right? What is it? The minister is very busy and does not see anyone without an appointment. Seems you're a new bunch of students Master Togo has been training. Most promising indeed. No doubt my son will be trained at the monastery when he comes of age. I will need to speak with Master Togo before I can let you in. I am honored to be here. When you are ready, we can make our way into the estate. The minister will be most impressed. Let's go. We are trained by the best. Your entire party, blah, 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 blah. Yes, we want to go in. Now we get a little cutscene here. You're pretty sure the guy who hands out the books is Durman? Durman Priory? Guild Wars 2 has the Durman Priory. Really? Okay.
Ah, Master Togo. I did not know you were here. The minister has been waiting for you.
Ah, the voice acting.
You're welcome here.
Ugh. It's like the kind of voice acting I do. Ugh, everyone's panicking. Ugh.
What is going on?
We're all dying.
It is madness! Guards have turned on each other! Something has gone terribly wrong! It is madness, I tell you!
Madness! Blech. You big brown snake become big brown stick? Use your shield. Oh, he has like a pickaxe. Is he a miner? Oh, we got into fight right away.
Come. The minister needs our help. You must stay here. Do not let anyone else in or out of this gate until we know what is going on. Whatever it is that threatens this estate must not be allowed to threaten the entire monastery.
Master Togo, my son.
2006
He's in
voice
there.
actors. Oh, probably a guy who worked at ANET.
Please, Master Togo, bring him back alive.
I guess back in the days, there wasn't like a big emphasis on voice actor unions and stuff, right? So like any random person can just like do a voice line for your game. Whereas nowadays, if you like want voice actors, you can either like choose to pick voice actors from a union or try and find contracting out yourself. But it's like a big whole ordeal, right? If you want a game with good voice acting. Back in the days where it was like the Wild West, you can kind of do anything. I am at a complete loss as to what is happening. It appears that the guards on staff just suddenly went mad. They are either fighting each other or fighting the animals that have been afflicted. The few who managed to keep their wits say they saw a dark form appear and disappear, but none could give me more information than that. We desperately need Togo's help in this situation. It really is a shame you students had to be involved in this mess. We get more experience. Welcome, young Duyuanu. Is it a good thing Master Togo brought his best student? It is a good thing that Master Togo brought his best and brightest. Let me know if there's anything I can do to make your time here easier. Remind me again what is happening at the monastery. Togo brought you here following your graduation. Oh, we graduated? Okay, sure. I wasn't aware of that. From the Xingjie Monastery, you are one of his best, most accomplished pupils. Let's talk about something else. What is the situation at the minister's estate? The minister's guard have contracted some sort of disease and gone completely insane. They have become highly aggressive and have turned on one another. Concern for the minister's safety is high. Give me some tips for impeding the mission. Stay close to Master Togo. Or 1. Stay close to Master Togo and Yijo. They are powerful allies. 2. Engaging more than one group at a time is a deadly mistake. Take care when drawing creatures into your aggro zone. 3. Before a mission or quest, consider adjusting your attribute levels to augment the skills you have equipped. Okay, so he's just giving us a bit of I don't know, more tips. We don't have to replay that. Give me some for impending mission. Okay, but I think I just chose that, so. Alright, this is our very first mission. Let me see if I need to empty my... I probably should empty my... 5 to 7. 7 to 10. I'm gonna keep this longbow in case I need to do any pulling, but I don't think... This is a flat bow. I don't think that's really necessary this early in the game, really. But I'll keep it just in case. Sell. Is it stronger? No, it's not. Oh, this is better than mine. I think. 5 to 10 plus 10 damage. 5 to 10 plus 10. It's like a little bit better because it requires less dagger mastery. So let's equip it. This one's worth more though, but I guess I haven't identified this at all. Well, we'll sell this. And yeah, we'll keep that. Yeah, we'll keep the other longbow just in case. It's still only 4 people party here. I don't think I need anything else. Matt Mercer is the male Norn playable character in Guild Wars 2. Matt Mercer sounds really familiar. I think he's the voice actor for McCree, right? In Overwatch. I guess he's called Cassidy now because of allegations. They had to change the character's name. That's the person, right? He's like the Critical Role person who does like Critical Role's like YouTube channel or whatever, or podcast or whatever. They like play Dungeons and Dragons. I think that's him, right? they like that whole band of people, they're all like voice actors. That's crazy that they got Matt Mercer to voice. I don't know, for some reason I have it in the back of my mind that Guild Wars 2 is not that big of a game, but I think they do have a lot of like prominent voice actors in that game, right? Like, I guess close to Matt Mercer's group of people, what's her name? The person who voices Zoja, who like in the community always makes fun of, or I guess brings up the fact that Zoja is not in the story because potentially the voice actress is like maybe just too busy to reprise her role or something like that. Oh man, what was her name? I don't remember her name. I remember her face. I can visualize her face, but I don't remember her name. But yeah, she's like Zoja's voice, and I think the voice actress for Femshep in Mass Effect is the voice of Queen Jenna. And Cortana, the voice of Cortana, I think is in it somewhere. She's like the daughter of the White Mantle person. I don't remember any of their names. There's too many characters. Felicia Day, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, he's in everything. Vincent Valentine, FF14. Yeah, she's stupid busy. So yeah, let's enter this mission. All right. Master Togo must survive. Yujiro Tan must survive to reach the minister's estate. Okay. So unlike missions in the Profs campaign, the missions here don't have bonuses, or at least there's no bonus objectives. Actually, that's not true. There is like a bit of an outlier in two of them. Two of the missions here that has bonus objectives, but every single other one, the rewards depends on how fast you beat it. And yeah, there isn't any, you don't have to worry about like, oh, what's the bonus path or whatever. It's like really concise, and I think I like this better. You don't have to focus on all these random things, and then you kind of lose focus on what's really, or you lose like immersion on what's going on in the story, because you're trying to focus on this like random like spirit on the other side as a side thing. Steve Blum is Rytlock and Rex in Mass Effect. Steve Blum. That name also sounds very familiar. Rytlock. Rex in Mass Effect. I can't remember any. I can't think of anyone else, but the name does sound very familiar. Actually, what were they saying here? Yijo, do you want to come with me? Minister Cho's in grave danger. We must find him before it is too late. Yes, Master, right away. Come, do you want to? The Master wishes us to fight by his side. We will die with great honor. Sickened guards! We will have to destroy them. Let us focus our attacks on one foe at a time. What does he say? So we can defeat them more quickly. Okay. Ooh, a purple. Quite so, do you want to? You should be the one to call targets. The rest of us can attack your target. Hurry now, do you want to? Hold control and double click one of the sickened guards. We're killing them handily now, I guess. I guess he's just teaching us how to call targets. Super deep, gravelly voice, Steve Blum. Now, students, we will regroup near the tree. There, do you see how I have indicated the location on your minimap? Do so. To do this, simply left-click the minimap. So this one, we actually have to go there. You can also give more advanced instructions by holding the left mouse button and drawing on the map. You can draw a map. Yujiro Tan. I see. If I click once, the marker appears temporarily. If I click and hold, I can draw on the map. How useful. Okay, well, apparently there's a lost boy. Lost boy, what are you doing? You're going into danger. Oh well, those second guard ignored him. You silly lost boy! You're gonna let natural selection play out if you keep going that way. Okay, let's call a target. Yeah, I have dash so I can chase people down. If they're like running against someone else, I can chase them down and at least fire off an attack or two before they move again. Ooh, I'm taking a beating here. And I didn't take Shadow Refuge. Oh wait, I do have Shadow Refuge. What was the other one called? Shadow of Distress? Shroud of Distress. I think that's the one that when you're less than 50% health, you actually start blocking like crazy as well. And you get like crazy health regeneration. Please, no! Tanjo, it's me, your brother! Tanjiro? Alright, second guardsman Tanjo. We must kill Tanjiro's family. That's a Demon Slayer reference. I cannot thank you enough for your help. Those guards, they were not the people I once knew. Something changed them. Be careful. There are more of them about. Steve Blum is the voice of Spike in Cowboy Bebop too. Oh. I didn't watch Cowboy Bebop. I know about it. But yeah, that's a series that actually, it's like a really old series, so I never actually got into it. I think they remade it. They made a live action one somewhat recently, maybe in the last 5 years. And I don't think that one did too well. Mostly because I think the anime like genre, the way the stylistic choices of the genre didn't really like translate to live action all that well, maybe. So I heard like all the characters look like they're just cosplaying as anime characters more than actually being a character. It doesn't like look right. Corpse of Canthing guards. Oh wow, there's many of them. Can we actually fight them? Yeah, we might be in trouble here. Oh no, we have a death. Oh, someone rezzed him. Amon from Legend of Korra. I've seen Avatar: Legend of Korra. Amon too. Dang, so he does voice acting for both video games and like cartoons and stuff. That's pretty cool. I don't know. A part of me always wanted to, well, not always, but kind of imagined, what if I was a voice actor? I wonder how life would be. Would it be cool to just like lend my voice to like cool little like cartoons and stuff and video games in like a medium that I really enjoy? But I feel like there's probably a lot of like nuance to the art that I'm not really privy to, since I'm not doing it like professionally or learning about it professionally or anything like that. Like there's a lot of things I learned about streaming that I think regular people don't really think about. Like learning about resolution and frame rate and all the different types of compression and stuff. That creature is no normal foe. I can see a glowing aura of the power around it. When you defeat such an opponent, its death will provide you with a morale boost. This will recharge all your skills and temporarily increase your health and energy. You don't have any idea how you would even start or get into it. Yeah, that's the same, right? So when I was a lot younger, I was also into like martial arts too. And I also had in the back of my mind like, oh, what if I like did be like a stunt actor or whatever, a stunt person, and I can use my martial arts to do a career. And I'm just like, I have no idea how do you even like get into that industry? It's not like you can like find. Can you like just find like a company and be like, here's my resume? Because that's how it works for like the software industry for me, right? That my actual job is a software developer, and I deal with computers. I guess I program computers all day, and for me to get my current job, it was just like looking for companies around and giving them like resumes and cover letters and like waiting for them to call me for an interview and do an interview, right? But then like for a skill set that's more physical and stuff, a resume, you can't really glean too much. I think, I don't know. I guess, I don't know. It's like a part of like a career choice that I'm just so like foreign to that I don't really even, I can't even imagine how the process for getting a job is like. You're a green belt in Taekwondo when you're a kid. Your fiance is learning all that. She wants to start streaming. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's just like a lot of like little things to consider. Since I don't have like, I'm doing all this by myself. I'm doing this more like for a hobby than anything. So I don't have like someone editing or anything or managing the YouTube side or anything. I think a lot of other YouTubers and streamers probably have like a team of people behind the scenes that take care of like a lot of the hardware, a lot of the setup, a lot of like the I don't know, even moderation of the chat. But luckily I don't have enough people at this moment. Hopefully this channel grows, but at the moment I don't really have to moderate any of my chat or anything like that. So it has not been a problem yet. And so far I have not had anyone in chat that has been like super mean to me or anything like that. I mean, like there has been times here and there where people joked around and try to troll me with certain aspects, but nothing too mean-spirited. So I feel like I'm a little bit lucky that nothing bad has happened so far. You gotta moderate your butt. You're a troublemaker. I don't know, you've been really nice. You've been like really helpful with like just telling me a bit of things that instead of me just like spending a long time like trying to figure something else, you just like straight up tell me like a certain thing. I'm like, oh, okay, then I can use that information and move on quickly and not make the stream too like drag on certain aspects. It takes too much energy to be mean. I guess I'm not big enough of a channel for someone to start like beef with or whatever. To try and use that to cause drama. Because like I feel like in the past there has been people who became really popular just because they got into certain drama with certain people. And like the drama is what really pushed their channel forward. And like when the drama stops happening, then their viewership goes down, and then they have to like they kind of like get desperate and try to start drama with other people, and then everyone just kind of sees through it. Glad to help. You love this game. You think I'm a cool dude, so you're down to chill. Okay, that's cool. I don't know. I'm always a little bit wary about being like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. Like, I guess I am a pretty shy person and more soft-spoken of a person in real life. So like, me doing this stream was and like doing YouTube and stuff was really mostly trying to get me out of my like comfort zone. And I'm still like very, I guess, not very like not good at like expressing certain things, like something like this where it's really difficult to like find the words to express like how I feel about certain things, or how like what my thoughts are and stuff. And I feel like it's like one of those things where you just kind of have to do it a lot, just kind of throw yourself to it, do it a lot, then eventually you kind of build some sort of skill. And I feel like I'm still not there yet. It's fun for you to view the game from a different perspective since you've done it a couple times now. Okay, that's good. I'm glad I'm offering a bit of entertainment value at least. Oop. But yeah, if your fiance is starting wanting to learn to stream too, I'd be interested in seeing how she does. I think we're getting close to the end of this mission. Oh yeah, here we go. But yeah, like I'm always afraid I'd like say something to offend people in chat or say something that, I don't know, like I chose the wrong words or something, so it comes off as something I didn't intend to. So I always feel like I pull back a lot just so I don't accidentally say something wrong. And maybe even some of the stuff I do say, I haven't even noticed that maybe I said something that's like a little bit, I don't know, makes people mad or something. So maybe focus on more of the game. It's like kind of my main goal. Uh-oh. He collapsed in front of Master Togo, and he just turns around and looks at us and is like, ugh. Uh-oh. Deceased Minister. So that's Minister Cho. He turned into this weird monster. You can't live like that. I think that's the problem with the world today. Everyone is afraid to offend. Yeah, that's actually true. I think, like, because of the internet and stuff, it's so easy to offend people, and you just get, like, so much people just, like, being mad at you at the same time, right? So it's just, like, the risk there is too big. Whereas back in the days with no internet, if you offend one or two people, it's kind of like whatever. But now if you, like, do something offensive, you can potentially offend, like, hundreds, if not thousands of people, and they all, like, they kind of, like, give you a hard time about it.
Come out, little one.
I don't think
right.
these minions are
You're safe
supposed
now.
to be fighting in the background right now. They just happen to be on screen.
Do you know who I am?
You are Master Togo.
Ah, I can see you are a very smart little boy. But tell me, what brings you tears?
The weird monster in the back.
I had a bad dream.
A bad dream? Tell me what sort of dream could cause such tears.
The monster is behind you, Master Togo.
Blew the leaves from the trees. And the animals in the zoo, they became scared. The animals, they were always very tame. But something in my dream made them angry. And they started hurting everyone. Then the people got angry too. And they started
As soon
to
as you
hurt
zone
each
or the
other.
controller of the minion dies, they go feral. That minion belonged to
Angry of all.
the afflicted Minister Cho anyway, so he was kind of already a
And he
bad
turned
guy.
into a big angry monster.
Where are your parents, little one?
My mother died when I was very little. I do not remember her much.
And your father?
He was guarding the gate. Master Togo, you do not think he will be angry like Minister Cho, do you?
No, little one. I do not think you will be angry at all.
Cutscenes.
In fact,
In
I think you'll be
cutscenes,
very
your
happy
character
when he
isn't
sees
in the
you.
map anymore, technically. Oh, okay.
I will see that
So
our little friend here makes it back
the
to
model
his
here
father.
is technically just
Go
like
find
a
Angel
character
Ephemeral
model,
and tell him
and
what we
our
found here.
character,
Be most
the one that we control, the object, I guess, or the actor, I think they would call it, in like game dev sense. That like asset isn't in the game anymore or in the map anymore, and they spawn like these people. who they can like script to do certain things. And that's why you lose control of your like minions and stuff. That makes sense. Yeah, because if you know like software development, potentially they could have gave this character like certain objects to hold or have, and they don't want to accidentally replace your character's like equipment and stuff. So a lot of times they do just make a copy of your character, like a temporary copy, and then give them whatever they need to act out the scene or to play out the script for the scene. Alright, well that was our first mission. And apparently we beat it fast enough to get all 3 bonuses. I don't know what you would call that, like objectives. All 3 time bonus rewards. So that's cool. Aang the Ephemeral. Oh, is that why this place was locked out? We actually arrive here at the end of this mission. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now. Master Togo has requested that you travel to the Eri, the Anshu Tengu village in Kenya province. Warn the citizens there that the plague has come to Kantha. Speak to their leader, Sora Honorclaw, and tell her to prepare for the plague's arrival. Okay, we just recently have a little bit of interaction with Sora Honorclaw. And I guess we have like a good relationship, or a positive relationship, or we're like allies. We're like, she's not mad at us or anything, so we should be good here. You believe so? Grahat's got the bonus. Now the door is unlocked for you. Ah, okay. So they closed this place off specifically because they don't want you being able to come into here and access maybe some of the things that's available here. Let's see what skills they have. Did I get some skills? Maybe this is better for me. Maybe I should get this one. Because this costs 10. Even though it's a lot of DPS, at this moment, I think it's a little bit too much. So we'll get rid of that. We'll add this. Oh, I get energy back by enchanting that too. There's 5, 5, 5, or 10. Is there like one that might be not 10? Unblockable. I should grab... Ooh, they have Death Blossom already? Yes, please. Yes, please. I remember back in the days, there was a build where there's like an elite skill called Mobius Strike that you can only use that elite skill off of a dual strike. So, and it counts as a offhand strike. So you can just go Death Blossom, which is a really, really strong attack, like a dagger attack. Then you can go to Mobius Strike, which is also a very strong dagger attack. And it'll lead you back to Mobius Strike, or back to Death Blossom, and then back to Mobius, and you just go back and forth. And you just like dish out a whole lot of damage that way. Those are good times. You have a mountain of dagger mods if you want, Andy. No, I don't think because this character is essentially going to get deleted soon. So, my plan was to just play through this area just to get the story and stuff. And I will be, once I get to like the local quarters of Vizuna Square on this character, I will be switching back to the Necromancer that we've been playing this entire time. So it'll be a waste to put like any mods on this character at this moment. And currently I'm not really even using my other assassin. I'm mostly focusing on the Necromancer at the moment. And like the Paragon still, I guess. I still log into the Paragon to do like the daily, like Zaisen stuff too. So yeah, thanks for the offer though. I just don't want to waste all the stuff that you have. Alright, so we got to do this primary quest. And we'll see... Oh, we have an outpost here that leads us right into Inya province. So, hey, that's good. Should I get rid of Kisai? Because she dies really easily and it doesn't seem like she does a lot of DPS. Let's get rid of her for Yoon. We'll see how things go from here. Ah, the people here are level 10 too. So we should be killing everything in our sights. You got a sizable pile of coin then? I'm trying to build up, like, you're talking about the Zaishin, like, coins for the dailies, right? Yeah, I'm trying to build that up so that I can get the gold coins to trade for the bag upgrades. So I can upgrade the bag slots on my Paragon. And then I can start doing, like, vanquishing, like, just solo, well, not solo, I guess, just, like, me and my heroes. Vanquishing and not have to worry about filling up too much on the inventory and having to like leave stuff behind. I can like pick everything up. But those gold coins take a lot of like copper coins, so it's just like every day I've been doing whatever I can. There's like dailies that tell you go into like dungeons and go into the like kill Malix in the... Is Malix in Domain of Anguish? And like stuff like that, which I can't actually like comfortably do. So those I've been ignoring. I've only been really able to do some of the bounties and some of the missions. Sometimes there's like a mission that I just don't want to do. Like a lot of the prophecies missions, like I don't really want to do. So a lot of times I skip those. Because I don't know, I feel like the prophecies mission is a lot of running around and it's not as fun. The Z coins, yeah. You love vanquishing, you gotta log in for the double Z coin weekends or weeks. I think that happened recently, right? There was like double Z coins for bounties like a week or two ago. I was getting a lot more coins and I was like, hey, what's going on? And I didn't realize, but in the login screen, it like tells you what kind of events or bonuses, I guess. And I was not paying attention to that until that happened. But yeah, I think right now it is actually vanquishing. Zaishin vanquishing for this week. All the Zaishin vanquishing bounties, or what were you, dailies, I guess. Get like double the Zaishin copper coins. I can always get a party for the mission. I guess I can always just like try and be more social and join. I feel like, I don't know, I'm not like, I don't have like an understanding of what people expect from like a certain class, or what kind of like stuff they provide, or if you are required to have like your own consumables and stuff. And I feel like if I don't have that and I try to join someone, they might get mad and then I'll feel really bad. Because at this point, I still haven't really learned what consumable I should have around. I've just been worried mostly like how to get good builds, how to build like the armor and equipment on the heroes, and learning a little bit about like my own, like the character that you're controlling, like what kind of PvE skills you can take advantage of. And yeah, maybe at some point I do need to like learn that side of this game, because I feel like having human players all with their own PvE skills and stuff, you'd probably be a lot more successful than relying on AI, relying on henchmen and stuff. Most players will just carry you and kill what's pinged. You'll be okay. Oh, okay. Maybe I should try that at some point. Maybe I should try just like joining a group or a Zaishin like bounty or something, and see how that goes. And just like, if people get mad at me, I can always just like leave instantly and like shut the game off and hide in the corner of my room for a little bit. Old parties with people always goes way faster. I think I imagine so, since like I feel like my Paragon is built in a way where it's more like, it's like that Imbagon build that is like pretty popular, right? With there's nothing to fear and save yourself combo for damage mitigation. But because of I guess, what was it? Heroic refrain and stuff. It makes it so that like you can do a lot of damage yourself just by like auto attacking, because your spear mastery is like at 20 or whatever, right? Or 16 or whatever you have it at. So like just auto attacking already increases your damage a lot just because of that one skill. So like if everyone has access to that kind of like rigged stuff, I feel like the whole team would like be way more successful than trying to rely on like even like a spirit spammer ritualist who has like a lot of DPS on its own. I feel like having like a human would just make it like that much better as a spirit spammer. If ever there was a good time for outsiders to visit Erie, this is certainly not that time. My father's murder has made us more wary of you strangers than usual. Mr. Cho has died of plague? That is terrible news, indeed. But your story sheds light on our recent troubles. We have had reports of Tengu killed by strange beasts previously unseen hereabouts. It sounds very similar to these afflicted creatures you described. Talon, here, was summoned to destroy the beast, but since you have some knowledge of these things, I am certain that he would welcome your help. Please go with Talon to help him destroy his afflicted creature. Okay. Where is he, this guy? You two look exactly the same. Excuse me. Is this like, whoa, their armor like really changes when I hover over them. Maybe that's just like the glow of selection that you put over them. But yeah, this is like the like the racist stereotypical thing with Asians, right? They all look the same. You don't know how you can't tell the difference between them. But now it's with these bird people instead. Spirit spam is like 400 damage a second or something crazy like that. You love playing Rit because I can fill 3 to 4 different roles, really? I guess, yeah, you can change it to heal for restoration, you can change it to mitigation with communing, you can change it to DPS with channeling. So maybe I guess a team only can have one spirit spammer though, right? Like if I had Signet of Spirits and you had Signet of Spirits, they would overwrite each other or something like that, right? Just to keep things not too rigged. Soul Twister Prot and Restro Rit. Yeah, those are the two like kind of like generic builds, or not generic, but meta builds, I guess, I put on my Rit heroes. But I guess with the human, you have that, is it the Kurzik and Luxin skill that like teleports your spirits to you, so they can continue to like do damage, or you can specifically place them into like body block and stuff too. Ooh, we got a afflicted creature. That's like the assassin version of whatever these things are. So yeah, these are the guys that I said would look like the Flood in the previous stream. And I'm like, whoa, the Flood, they're so cool. Yeah, just one spirit spammer. Okay, so what happens? Like, a lot of times I see like people advertising their group, and they're like group looking for more, and they need a specific thing. At that point, you just probably shouldn't join them, right? That's probably the best thing. You should just join them if you are that specific thing. What kind of people do people like? What roles are least filled nowadays? Like healer roles, I would assume. Or is like the community here is so old that most people who still play this game have like a bunch of different characters that can fill multiple roles at this point. You use them to block all the time. That's with the spirits, right? You can summon them to a specific spot with the Kurzik and Luxin skills. You have performed a great service for the Tengu this day. I wish that I could say that the danger has passed, but I fear that it has only just begun. Talon, I think it likely that our young friend here will soon be called away on another mission. Can you stay and protect the village? Sure. I guess that's for the other guy. Talon has to stay here. While you're away dealing with the plague creature, Ang the ephemeral left a message for you. Apparently, several of your fellow students are visiting Kaitan village on the Panjiang Peninsula, but Master Togo has sensed a growing threat in that area, and he believes that the students might be in mortal danger. He wants you to travel with all speed to Kaitan Village in Hanjihan Peninsula and help them deal with any threats. Okay. Okay, where's this Hanjian? Okay, we gotta go down here. Would it be better to just teleport here? No, probably not, right? Because I have level 10 guys right now. So if I teleport here, I lose the level 10 guys. Well, I guess they become level 6. Yeah. Now I'm even stronger. The Airy. Little humble little village for the Tengu. I guess in the Guild Wars 2 community, they've been Playable Tengu? Playable Tengu? And there's like April Fool's things of people saying like, whoa, there's Playable Tengu! And everyone goes mad. If they ever add new playable races in the Guild Wars 2, I might actually like go back to visit it. If they add like Tengu, if they add or like bird people in general, if they ever add maybe like what are those polar bear people called? The Kodahen? I think I don't know. If they ever add new races, and if they ever have like a expansion that adds like new races, and they kind of do like what they did here, where there's like a tutorial island or something to kind of get you up to speed, I would like totally go back into Guild Wars 2 just to try that out. I guess there's also like Largos and stuff that they introduced in Guild Wars 2 that a lot of people have been hoping for. I don't know why. I guess maybe it's just a pain in the ass for voice acting. That's why they never added new playable races. Because like every single race has like 2 voices, a male and a female voice, right? So they have to add that and retroactively voice act everyone. That would kind of be a pain to do. Maybe that's why they never put new races into the game. Tengu and Centaurs were both important to Guild Wars 1, and they were just nothing in Guild Wars 2. Yeah, the Centaurs was so like important. I don't know too much about the Tengu, except for this storyline. I know the Centaurs were in Profs now that I paid attention to the Prof story. And I do remember the Centaurs being in Nightfall as well, because you get like Zed Oof Runner or something. And he's like a hero. But are the Centaurs wasn't a thing in this campaign though. And yeah, Tengu, there was a lot of Tengu as it is in Guild Wars 2. Just like if you started as like an Asura or a Sylvari, you come across Tengu like right away, because apparently the Tengu is in that area as well. So I don't know. I wonder why they went with the original races that they have. Because the Norn is just like a big human. And they've kind of like watered down the races quite a bit. Like in this game, the Char is like this ruthless, crazy, warmongering, ruthless, I think I already said that already, like violent race that like loves war and stuff. But then in Guild Wars 2, they're kind of like, I don't know, furry humans. So they kind of lost a lot of their identity, I feel like. Or maybe, like, you can kind of argue that the Char that we see here in this game are all Fire Legion or something, or Flame Legion, and that's why they're angry. But the Flame Legion, comparatively in Guild Wars 2, is also like kind of neutered as well. They're like not like the new Fire Legion or Flame Legion leader. He's like this guy who's like trying to reform everyone or something like that. Big kittens, yeah. I really like the Sylvari though. it does seem like a breath of fresh air for the Sylvari. But I do feel like the Sylvari has been kind of like the favorite child of ArenaNet. They gave the Sylvari like all the best storylines and stuff. They have like the coolest setup and everything. And like a lot of the other races, like they didn't put as much effort into, I feel like. 1 Char character and 11 human females. I tried to spread out my my characters in Guild Wars 2, but most of them are female. It's like I have my main is like a male Asura Guardian, and then I have like a bunch of other. I think Char is like my least used race. Not because I don't like the Char, it's because they're so big that they cover up a lot of the screen, and it kind of like bugs me. And because they're really big too, it feels like they're running really slow, even though like everyone has the same kind of speed. But the reason why I play like a tiny little Asura is because since he's so small, it feels like he's walking really fast. And that like makes me feel better about the game, I guess. And yeah, like for a Norn, my Norn is like set to the smallest height. So like my Norn is about the size of like a really tall human. So I don't know, I just didn't like how like slow you feel when you are a big character. So I avoided. My engineer is a Char. And I actually had a lot of fun when they released the what's that elite specialization where you use like hard light? I don't remember what it was called, not off the top of my head. That one, I felt like that was really cool for an engineer. You have like a lightsaber. And I played a lot of engineer at that point. And I kind of like got used to playing a Char, but it always feels a lot better to play just a smaller character in general. Oh, Death Blossom! I love Death Blossom. Scrapper? I think Scrapper is the one, the hammer, right? In your face, big cats with giant sword. The Scrapper is the Heart of Thorns elite specialization, right? I think I'm talking about the Path of Fire elite specialization. I think. I don't remember what it was called. But you have like a lightsaber. You have like this heat. Your special ability is like this heat thing where you want to like build up a certain amount of heat. But if you like go over that, then you like take damage and stuff. But then you're like playing around. You're trying to cool down. You use up your heat to do specific things. But you want to build your heat up to be in a certain spot so that you can dish out the most damage. But you don't want to overheat because then you get screwed if you overheat. Hollowsmith, yeah, that's the one. I really, really like that elite specialization. The flavor of it, the theming of it, and everything all like felt so good. Yeah, and the Scrapper at first I didn't really like too much. But I think there was like a cool build for a Scrapper that I tried, and it was actually pretty fun. But I don't think you used the hammer though. I think you used like a grenade kit along with some of like the Scrapper. Because the Scrapper had like the drones, right? Oh no, they changed it, didn't they? They changed the drones to be like just like a well instead of like a flying thing that you summon. But yeah. The big characters essentially is what I normally avoid. Now they're making us do a lot of walking just to get to this place. Man, all this Guild Wars 2 talk is actually getting me a little bit more excited for Guild Wars 2 for some reason. It's like remembering how like fun certain aspects of it is. I don't think I need to actually fight these guys. I think the reason why I'm getting into the fight with them is because I'm like mindlessly just attacking them. I don't think if I don't attack them, I don't think they will attack me. You have like 5,000 games played on Engineer in Guild Wars 2 PvP. I played a lot of Toolkit, Grenade, Pistol, Shield, Celestial, Engineer. I tried getting into PvP, and there's like a bit of jank, I feel like, with like the networking netcode, with some of the skill like firing off and stuff. I tried to get into it though with like a really easy mindless build that just to learn like the ins and outs of PvP. I used just like a generic vanilla ranger with like longbow greatsword. And I actually had a lot of fun. It was, the game type was actually really like the regular, not the stronghold game type. I don't even know why that's in the game. I don't know if anyone actually plays it. But the regular like structured PvP mode with the 3 like capture points, I feel like it was really, really well designed because of how like where the King of the Hill like capture points are. It automatically like filtered out the teams to be like 1-on-1, 2-on-1, 3-on-2 and stuff. So it like dynamically created really interesting fights, and it gives you like really, really fun like decision making. It's like, oh, there's my friend is already fighting here, my friend already captured here, so this person will probably move to here, so we should both move to here or whatever. I felt like the idea behind that was really, really well done, and I was actually playing that a lot and getting somewhat good, or I guess not that good, but at least getting a hang of it with the ranger. Because all you need for a ranger, all I did was like stand back and pew pew, and I didn't really have to pay too much attention to what I'm doing. I could like look at the map and stuff more. And I don't know, it's kind of a shame that I feel like not, because maybe it's because when I queued in, I'm usually playing at night, and maybe not a lot of people play during when I play, so I'm always queued in with the same people over and over again. So it's like the games become very snowbally depending on how like the same amount of people, depending on who's on what team. Like if there's one really good player and that person's on your team, you essentially will win that match. And in that aspect, in like the matchmaking aspect, is where it really lost me. It's just, I guess when I played, there wasn't a lot of population. You would rush their home constantly. Your home was there. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they had something really strong with the PvP in Guild Wars 2. And like the PvP in Guild Wars 2 is where I earned a lot of my gold. I was like kind of like punching myself, not realizing like how much gold you get from playing PvP. Because when I was building my Astralaria, I didn't do any PvP. And I think they changed something at some point where you can like trade. There's like a collectible item that you can trade for the gift of whatever the PvP or World vs. World thing was. So I didn't actually have to do any PvP or World vs. Worlding to actually get that gift to build the legendary. So at the time I was like grinding out fractals, the same fractals every day, and like sometimes you would get into a fractal pug that like the players are not that good, and you would waste a lot of time trying to do fractals and not being unsuccessful. And when you're not successful in fractals or in the dungeons or whatever to try and farm your gold, you don't get the reward at the end. But in PvP, win or lose, you'll eventually get rewards. So like there's like a build up of like a rank, or I guess it's kind of like a battle pass, but not really. It's like you just keep getting points towards like rewards. And if you win, you get more points, of course, but if you lose, you still get points. So you're always making progress every game you play. And like the amount of gold you get every per minute or whatever, per whatever time, gold per hour, is way higher than what I had when playing like trying to do like fractals. But I guess for fractals, if you get lucky and get in a good pug, you can potentially get more gold per hour that way, because you can just like steamroll through all the content and get your rewards. To this day, you have like 5 or 6 of those just hanging out in your bank. No, that's really nice. I guess that's what happens when you PvP a lot, right? It is good to see you, do you want to? Master Togo sent word that help was coming, and here you are. You arrived just in time. Perfect. Master Togo sent word that he wants to speak with you when you are finished here. He asked that you meet him back at the monastery in Linnet Courtyard. Okay. Okay. Yeah, PvP is pretty lucrative. Yeah. That's one thing that I wish I knew earlier. I remember trying to play PvP as an elementalist too, but the amount of buttons you had to keep track of and learn like what they do and when to use them was like very overwhelming. And I don't know, for like melee classes and stuff, I really didn't like how sometimes like melee you can get like rubber banded and stuff. It kind of has the same effect of this game, I think. I think they took a lot of like foundation of how like characters moved and interacted in this game and put it into that game. So it has some of like the weird rubber bandy effects where you can be running in a direction and then suddenly like pop back. It's just like weird networking issues. You used to have a fractal group that you ran daily, maxed out all of those rewards, got the legendary back out of there. I eventually got the legendary back from doing fractals as well, just along the way of trying to build legendary, like the Australaria, because I was farming that so much. There was like a bit of progression in the fractals as well, where you had to like build agony resist for the higher level fractals. So I have one character that is like all geared out for fractals. But I think they added like, I don't know, is it like a hard mode or it's like called a moat or something like that, where you talk to a specific thing and it like changes the level to be like super hard, the encounters to be a lot harder. That I have not tried to do. Like a challenge moat, I think it was called. You have all 3, the fractals, the PvP, and the world verse. Whoa, wow, that's really impressive. I barely squeezed out the fractal one, and I was really happy with just that. And now with the legendary wardrobe, you can put that backpack on anyone. You just like select it. It's really good. The hard modes is fun. I got, well, the amount of like stuff I need to pay attention to for a lot of the harder fractals got a little bit overwhelming for me, and I was dragging down the team. Like all the different things you gotta like pay attention to, all the different things like the boss does, and where you need to be and what you need to do when you need to have like a block ready and stuff. It quickly became overwhelming. So like the raids and stuff, I was never able to do the raids. So that's like a part of the game that I've never really interfaced. I tried to get into raids to do the legendary armor, but I feel like legendary armor is such a far away goal for me that I just never tried. I tried to get into a group. I pugged raid and it just didn't go well. And I tried to like join a guild, but I was too shy to really like ask for anything, and then I quickly left the guild. You didn't do much raiding? I did the first wing. I guess they haven't really been releasing any raid wings lately either, right? I have not really heard much news on raids in Guild Wars 2. But yeah, I feel like I probably have a better chance getting the PvP legendary armor over the actual like original way to get a legendary armor through the raids. Oh no, Yijo Tan, what happened? Where are you? Aren't you supposed to be following him everywhere? I am glad to hear you were able to warn the Anshu Tengu and help them to drive off the plague creatures assaulting the village. I expected no less from you, Yuanu. Although I am loath to place my student in the way of danger, I find that the current crisis leaves me little choice. I've sent Yizhou Tan into the fair fray, and I hope that I can continue to count on you as well. Yuanu, I have yet another favor to ask of you. I believe we have narrowed down the sources of the plague to the eastern side of the island. I have sent most of the instructors and students there to investigate, and I would like you to join them. Speak to guard Sukaro about traveling to Satan Harbor. He knows of a hidden path that will get you there quickly. Brother P1 is waiting to help show you the way. Okay, so I just talked to this guy. Hoping to head to the east side of the island, were you? You are not the first ambitious student to seek glory by fighting the dangerous creatures there, but even many of those who were there fully prepared never returned. Let that be a warning to you. Do you have some more questions for me? The road less traveled. I must warn you, the eastern side of Xingjie is much more perilous. Are you sure you are fully prepared? We have been trained well. Is there anything else I can help you with? Well then, let us not keep Brother P1 waiting. He gets a little cranky when he waits, shall we? Let's go. Alright. You have a buddy who offered to run my characters through the raids for me, but I didn't get around to it. Yeah. I never had any friends playing Guild Wars 2. I try to get my friends into it, but it's like one of those live service games where if you don't put a lot of time into it, you don't really get a lot out of it either. And I think some of my friends had other games they wanted to play or other things they wanted to do, and they didn't see Guild Wars being like the game for them. Yuanu, I have been expecting you. Many of the instructors have pushed ahead to get a jump on this plague. We must hurry to the eastern side of Xingjie Island. We may just catch up with the rest of the headmasters and stay one step ahead of this mysterious affliction, the road less traveled. I do not know why Master I moved away. Sure. Alright, let's take out these guys. Yeah. Whoa, that person healed. Okay. He has all 3 legendary armor sets. Wow. That's incredible. He must be like a real tryhard. I'm just joking. Medium, light, and heavy from raids. But yeah, that's quite a feat. I hear like people get a lot of money by buying skill points from other people as well. That's like a way a lot of like the crazy gold farming guild, well, not gold farming, but that's how they like make a lot of their money, is by paying people to do stuff, to use their source of like skill points to create certain like items and stuff, and then selling it to them. And you're able to like pump out legendaries and stuff for the trading posts like crazy as well through that. And that's how a lot of like the really like 1% rich people in Guild Wars 2 get their money. Yeah, little MM and his whole operation. MM's the guy who like is famous for doing like the skill point stuff, right? You're friends with the guy who started that. Dang. That's really cool. That's crazy that you're part of like that community of people. I guess I never really tried to get involved in any communities myself. I essentially played Guild Wars 2, I guess this one as well, as a single player game that just so happens to have other people around. And I actually get kind of mad sometimes when I'm like roaming the world and there's like a group event. And I'm like, dang it, I would do this if this wasn't a group event. I know I'll probably just get killed in one hit and then I'll have to like respawn and then run back. And that's not fun. And sometimes I will like put on like the Apple tag, hoping like other people will see it to come. And I'll just say in map chat like, event on my tag, and just like hoping someone would come. But that doesn't always work out. You made him a few legendary weapons, and he gave you the mats and precursors. And he essentially pays you for your service, right? But because he can flip the legendary on the internet, or on the trading post, for a lot more, he kind of like comes out on top that way. But at the same time, you also come out on top, because you weren't going to use those skill points anyways for anything else, so you might as well make a few bucks. That's kind of how like the whole deal works. Oh no, Taya! I'm glad someone else was able to res him. Old boy was in my guild before he started his huge money-making guild. Feeling that Discord. Wow, you must be actually really involved with Guild Wars 2 like community then, if you are like in the presence of like such big Guild Wars 2 like people. Yeah, all this Guild Wars 2 talk is actually making me like kind of want to log back in just to see. I think I have like a few years of like birthday for my characters, like birthday gifts and stuff that I should like take a look at. I don't really remember what they normally give. I think one year they like gave like really cool skins or something like that, or maybe like you get one piece of like an armor, like a one armor skin. And every subsequent year, you can pick out like a different part of that set or something like that. Or maybe it's for like weapons. But yeah, maybe I should log in just to see like, just to celebrate my characters' birthdays. Speak with Brother P1 once you have traveled to Seitung Harbor. Okay. If only Headmaster Amara were master of the monastery, then I would receive the respect I deserve. Now take this so I can go home. Master Toko has sent Zoe, Talon Silverwing, Naku, and that bumbling Lo Sha to the monastery in Jaya Bluffs. He believed that the monks there might have some knowledge that will help us to combat this plague more effectively. Honestly, he sent Lo Sha, and yet someone of my obvious skill is relegated to the role of messenger boy. In any case, he wants you to meet them and give them any assistance they may require. Maybe there's a reason you're being overlooked. Maybe you're a little overconfident in your abilities. Let's sell some of it. I'm tempted to get an identification kit, but I don't know if these early game stuff is really worth identifying. Nah, I don't think it's worth it. I'll just sell it. Xu Xian and him were the brains behind it. Your old blood. Your account is a pre-release account. Woo! Got invited to all the betas and alphas tests. I got a one-name character you're proud of. Oh yeah! That's a thing, right? Where like, if you see someone with just like one word in their name, they're like really special. Because like in this game too, you're forced to have like at least two words for your name. So if you see someone with just like one word, it's like pretty special. I think. I don't know if they continue to do that in Guild Wars 2. I know for sure I don't have any one-word names, because I usually just put a word and then Ewok after it. Sell. Just sell all this. Okay. Oh yeah, you said you added me, right? I don't really know how the friend stuff work. I don't see like any invitations or anything. So unless you're part of this list, These are like my old friends. They have not logged into the game for like years and years. But yeah, I was kind of hoping that when we do get to the Vizuna Square mission, that maybe you would be on at that time and I can ask you to be on the other side of it, just to kind of ensure things be a bit more, run a bit more smoothly. Okay. So it would be that menu, right, where I would look for your invite? Or is there like a different menu? I haven't really made friends in this game for so long that I don't know how the how the UI worked for it. So we got looking for trouble as the primary quest here. So this area is actually kind of cool. You get access to like the next level stuff. And also, the party is increased by 2 as well. Is there anything here that's worth taking? Critical strike. You gain 2 energy. It actually might be better for me to grab the ones that give me energy at this point, since I don't have the critical strike criticals to recharge my energy, but maybe just sticking with this might not be too bad either. Shadow Refuge. I think we should be okay for now. Unblockable. Jungle Strike. This also strikes adjacent, but it has a 10-second recharge. Copy and paste on the copy. Okay, here we go. Shara Nightblaze. Friends. Click to add friends. Enter? You're in Shinji Monastery as well. Boom! Yay! Here we go. That's awesome. Alright. Dude, I made a new friend, guys! Ah! I'm so cool! Alright. I guess we can continue the main quest. Actually, I'm gonna take a look at the armor here. Maybe I can upgrade the armor as well. Oh, there's like 3 different armor guys. Do they just offer different... Yeah, they offer different looking armor. It's just whichever one you want. I like the Seitung one. The one I'm currently wearing looks pretty good. I guess this is like the one on the box art, right, of the character. It's like a variation of this one. Xingjie was the one that we defaulted with. And I guess we can try this one now. Is this actually better? 25. Oh yeah, this is way better. Yeah, I think it's probably worth grabbing this armor. So where is the... Oh, it's down there. So we will grab some new armor. And then we will maybe look at the weapon as well. Maybe I can upgrade my dagger too. Actually, do they have new weapons? Oh, they do. Requires 7. It's a little bit stronger. 5 to 10. 6 to 13. Ooh, it's actually kind of pricey though. Okay, let's do the armor first. Was this guy, right? Is that you right there? You're a ritualist and I'm an assassin. We're so, faction-y. You can do all their the emotes. You will forever be in this video. You and your character. Alright, I am going to grab... Oh, I accidentally exited out of the Zinlai. I need to go open the Zinlai again. Okay, that's kind of one thing that I don't really like. One of the quality of life things that if ArenaNet ever revisit this game, it would be nice to just be able to pop up your Zinlai without having to go to the Zinlai chest. If they ever do that. Oh, what did you do? Oh, you turned into a dragon. Wait, do I have some? No, I don't have anything like that. I know in some of my other characters I have like infinite like potion that lets you turn to other people. So I need a bunch of cloth. And it would be nice if they can look into your Zinlai for this stuff too, instead of having... Maybe there's a reason that it doesn't do this. But it's kind of a pain to like have to move the things into your inventory before it's available. I would probably the critical strike ones. Better? I don't know actually. Let's do the critical strike one, since the more critical strike we get, the more energy we get back. Yeah, you make it a habit to hit the chest right when you get into town. Yeah. It's a little bit of a pain, and it's kind of a bit of wasted time that kind of accumulates over the years. That, like, I don't know, 20 seconds it takes to go to the chest and back. Just, like, accumulates. So we'll craft this one. This one. This one. This one. This one. We'll equip it. And we can sell this. Yes. They don't really give you much back, but it's better than nothing, I guess. And then I won't dye it or anything. And I think it looks already pretty good on its own, just like the gray. And then we will go over to this guy. Look at this. So I need 10 of these. This one back here. And actually some of these. I can put this back. It's back here. And I can sell that. Yes. I accidentally exited out of Zinlai again. But yeah, I am a bit stronger now. Or I guess defensively I am better. I can take more hits now. Okay, we can continue with the main quest. I think I'm not going to do too much. Try to do like these side quests here. I think my plan really is to get through this quicker rather than slower now, just so we can get back to the main. I want to go back to the I have like this urge to go back to play the Necromancer. Especially since I feel like this is a throwaway character. I don't want to make too much progress on it. It's kind of a bit of a waste of a time, it feels like. So, yeah. Do I need to change anything here? I could probably do this. I guess that doesn't really change much. Because I had like +1 here, and then I just took +1 off of it. Oh, I do need 7 here. Shadow Arts. Let's do 4 there. So it'll be 8 and 8. Yeah, 8 and 8. I should add more guys. So I need to add 2 more guys. Should I have another assassin? Or will that be a little bit messy? I guess there's a warrior too. Well, since I'm the assassin, I'll add the warrior. There. Oh, it'll be so nice if I can have access to my heroes instead. Okay, so now we're doing looking for trouble, which is a primary quest. And then we'll see what's what. Jaya buffs. Gotta go over here. Find Zoe, Talon Silverwing, and Panaku, and Lo Sha in Jaya buffs. Well, let's see how the new equipment fares. I think, like, I remember there being a quest where you see these two people, like one of these Yeti guys and one of the Tengus fighting. And depending who you kill, you get like a different quest out of it. Ooh, that's spicy. Well, he's healing though. Ooh, that Death Blossom is so satisfying to pull off. Okay, I'm starting to fight guys that requires a bit more Death Blossom. So I'm actually able to like go through this chain of attacks before like the enemy dies. Very nice. I think I have to pay attention to what Lucas is doing though. Oh yeah, these guys are fighting here. Oh. Oh no. It'll be nice to be able to pull off a Death Blossom here, I think. Bam, bam. That's pretty satisfying. The target I had died, so the Death Blossom failed since the target I ended up hitting didn't have the offhand like strike on him. I am really messing up the order of all this weapon abilities. Welcome to Feather Farmer's favorite map. Oh yeah! I think when I had an assassin, I tried to do feather farming on this map. I don't remember what feather was for. But it was like pretty, what do you call it? Like you can sell it. People actually bought it. People needed it for stuff. You don't need to hit the armor guys at all the time after a certain point. Oh, okay. Okay. So I feel like maybe this upgrade would probably be worth it, but for the armor, but maybe later on it might not be as worth it just to get through like Vizuna Square or whatever, or get to Vizuna Square. Oh, there's a boss here. Do you think we can fight him? We're all level 13. Okay, well, I'll just try and get him low as quick as possible. Okay, it's good that they're in melee range, because then it will make my Death Blossom hit all of them. Nice. I am icy ground, apparently. I guess I was standing on the ice like an idiot. Oh no! Lucas! Lots of dervish. Soon as you get as soon as you get to Kaineng, you can buy max armor and it's not that expensive. Oh, okay. What? Assassin's max armor is at 70, right? They have like medium armor. So what am I at again? 55, okay. So maybe, I don't know, I was at 25 earlier, so I feel like just to keep things moved. It didn't even cost that much anyway, to upgrade this, so I feel like it's probably worth it. But yeah, you're right that I feel like we were really close to getting to Kaimei. We just have one more mission, right? Grenth. Assassins do worship Grenth, right? Oh, that didn't do anything. Oh well. Hey, there they are. Here's our bros. Ah, there you are. We were told to expect you, and I was quite relieved. Truth be told, we have all heard tales of your exploits. Thus far, and we are mightily still, you wagging tongue, Lo Sha, or I will make it still, says Panaku. Enough, both of you. Do you want to? The situation is serious. Afflicted creatures have overrun the monastery. I fear we have arrived too late to save the monks within, but we must try. We must follow Talon's lead and charge when and where he tells us. Panaku, this means you. Talon, we await your orders. I will kill when it is time to kill. And it is my hope that we will take them by surprise. Follow me and I'll give the orders. Okay. While I was reading that, Talon already went in and is like, why is no one following me? He's like the tank in Overwatch 2. They run in and then like no one follows them and then they die. Okay, we gotta go in there and destroy the plagued creatures. There's a lot of them in there. We just like aggro bubble them and they'll come to us. Okay. Oop. Oh, there's afflicted here. It's not just like sick people. There's actually afflicted people here. Yes, one of the cool things about this game is that the progression of these mobs, there's like progression to these enemy mobs. First, you just get a bunch of sickened people and then maybe one afflicted. Then you get like all afflicted mobs. And then as you get like further in and you learn more of like Shiro's like stronger forces, the Shirokin, then you get like more Shirokin involved inside the afflicted like mobs as well. There's like progression to the enemies you're fighting. And it kind of also tells the story as well that Shiro's army is like getting stronger and stronger too. You're not just like fighting against like a static army. Like while you're making progress trying to defeat Shiro, Shiro is also making progress as well, and you're just kind of like racing to become stronger. Although you are still learning, it is clear that Master Togo places a great deal of faith in you, and I am beginning to understand why. Master Togo has sent Sue, Sister Tai, Kai Ying, and Professor Guy to Haiju Lagoon to check on the status of Linkei Township. He asks that you join them when you are finished here. Aside from Sue, they are not, well, they are not the hardiest group, and we will need some help. Have a safe journey, my friend. Okay. Oh, okay. So we still have to walk there. We'll just make our way there slowly. I guess I can use dash. Whee! I think because all the henchmen have leveled up, and also we got 2 more people in the group, these fights are even further more comfortable. So I think we don't have to worry too much about these fights. Just don't like aggro too much. We should be fine. Yeah, it's a short campaign, but the fights get pretty hard fast. Yeah, they do. They get really hard. Like I remember Vizuna Square being like super hard as it is. Because you get swarmed like crazy. Orocam. Whoop. Hello. Death Blossom. He's got watch yourself. Is there a bridge here? Oh, nice. Whoa, there's a whole thing down there. I don't think this is actually a place you can get to. There's like a bit of a harbor village, a port village, and like some sort of tunnel there or cave. But yeah, I don't think that's explorable. But it looks cool. Uh-oh, Sinsali. So there's the Anchu and the Sinsali. I guess the Sinsali don't like us as much. Death Blossom! Death Blossom is so satisfying. Death Blossom! Okay, I got bailed out by whoever was healing. I was like in a millimeter from death. Alright. Oh, so one more. Oh, they got him. Got him. Look at some of these sites. Yeah, I guess this is before, like, ArenaNet started naming mountains and stuff, but you can see, like, a bunch of mountain ranges, but they don't really have names or anything. Not like Mount Maelstrom or whatever. It's just a mountain in this map. Hiya! I'm only doing 1 or 2 damage to this person. I guess that's my auto attack. I really need to rely on the actual attacks now to do damage. Whoa. Is he practicing Tai Chi? Are they attacking? Are they attacking him? Oh yeah, they're attacking him. Let's just finish him off. Nice. Oh man, going through this chain and be able to like finish someone off with Death Blossom, it feels so satisfying. Bitter chill. I guess that was a necromancer. You like the scale with the mini models make you feel like you're way high up? Yeah, I remember someone mentioning in like a video or something that it's like a perspective trick. The village that we saw is actually really close. It's just that it's smaller, so it looks like we're really high up and really far away. Just to like mess with your mind. You're gonna... Yeah, he is. Oh no, he's running. Oh no, he's coming back. He was trying to juke me. I guess I got knocked down there, so it took a while for like the fox fangs to fire off. We're in a cave. I think we can just probably run past those two. Hee! So long, suckers! sea guy. Haiju Lagoon. I believe Haiju Lagoon. Wait, maybe not. I think Haiju Lagoon, and then it's the next mission. Maybe Haiju Lagoon is the next mission. It's a warrior. Wow, look at this place. We'll have to fight the elementals. The thing with Rangers is that they activate Whirling Defense. Or they also have the Afflicted Explosion. But Whirling Defense is like really annoying to fight against when you're an assassin. Because then every time you hit them, they reflect like a bit of damage back onto you. Oh wait, no, we are in Haiju Lagoon. I believe this will lead us to the next mission, hopefully. For some reason, I remember having to like kite a Kirin around to like clear pink smoke. I don't remember if that was a side quest or a main quest though. And yeah, that was a bit tedious. Oh no, Lucas, what happened? Okay, these guys are starting to like mob us. I got a orange or yellow. It's a staff though, so I can't really use it. All right. I believe there will be right around the corner here. Look at the beauty windmills. I don't know if I should have came into here. This is a little bit of a dead end, isn't it? Ooh. Look at these guys. I'm here. The cavalry arrived at the most opportune moment. Although I had anticipated a rather more, how should I put it, impressive cavalry. I am sure Master Togo knew what he was doing when he sent Du Yuanu. Professor? Remember, we must remain calm even in the face of the most daunting enemy. Remain calm? Little sister, we have afflicted of coming at us from all sides. At least there will be no shortage of corpses. Things may look dire, Du Yuanu, but take heart. Perhaps we will live on as a pair of Sue's minions. She's gonna take advantage of us, our dead bodies, to make her minions. Wait, we're being attacked by... Oh no, these are sickened people. I thought these were Crimson Skull people. Go for this guy. Oops. Button, trinket box. Nice. Oh wait, they're being attacked back there. Oops. It sucks that this thing actually has a longer recharge time than the other ones. So I have to wait for this to recharge before actually being able to go through the attack chain. So effectively, like, the recharge times are like accumulated. Nice. Oh, camera. They still attacking? Why are you guys not helping? This? Yeah. Nice. Hey, do you want to come over here? I need to talk to you, says Sue. Oh, she's the angry one. Thank you for your help, do you want to? You have come far since your arrival at the monastery. Now we have more business to attend to. Just before the plague creatures began their attack, Master Togo sent word that we were to meet him at the gates of Zendaijun. I believe that's actually the next mission. He asked that you accompany us. Zendaijun is just south of here. When you are ready, lead the way, and we will follow. We will follow you. Okay. Sure. Wow, we're already level 14. That's pretty good. Critical strikes. I'm at 9 critical strikes now. Ooh. Okay, we just need to make it there. Oh wow, there's more afflicted in this area. Hiya! Yes. The ranger. Ranger. Go to the mesmer. Ooh, that soul explosion, man. Afflicted explode. Like, all of them explode when they die, and they just... If you kill them all at the same time really quickly, the person in melee will just, like, get their health chunked really quickly. And unfortunately, I'm the person in melee. Oh, I'm missing. That's fine. I guess maybe he used throw dirt on me and I was blinded. I'm like, why is my Death Blossom not working? It's because this Fox Fangs was missing. Death Blossom? I rely on you for the satisfaction. Hey, there he is. Master Togo. Welcome, young one. I understand from your headmaster that your studies are progressing well. I am pleased. Very well. Well done, young one. I believe we have finally discovered the source of the plague here in Zendaijun. When you are ready to enter the valley, speak with Brother Hanju, and he will let us pass. Okay. Oh dear me, please. You must not travel into the valley. Perhaps you have not heard the news yet, but a horrible plague has infested the entire valley. Many of us who lived there were forced to flee. It was awful, just awful. Dwayna, protect us. If Master Togo has faith in your skills, then so must we. Let me know when you're ready, and we can head into the valley. We are ready. If Master Togo has faith that you can destroy the afflicted creatures plaguing the valley, then I do too. After all, when has the Master ever been wrong? Never, as far as I know anyhow. However, I begged of you to remain on your guard at all times. Many of the brethren have already perished within, and I would hate for more lives to be lost to this horrible plague. Was there anything else you wanted to discuss? We have a duty to the monastery. Your entire party, yeah. Alright, do we get another cutscene? Look at the coups. Uh-oh. They're standing really stable for someone on top of a earthquaking grounds. Oh no! They've been afflicted. I wonder if there's any lore to why we don't get affected by this affliction. Is it because we have like superpowers? We've trained our body and mind, so we're a little bit stronger than regular peasants? And the effects of the affliction, like we have like trained immune systems or something, I don't know. It doesn't affect us. Hey, that's me.
I'm glad you have come.
Did you just make that noise, Togo?
What was that?
Are you hungry?
I do not know. But let us hope that whatever made that sound did not suffer long. Be on your guard. Who knows what foul things we may find inside.
Foul. Uh-oh. Sweep the leg. Sweep the spike. Oh, we just murdered this person.
They
Straight
look
up.
just like Minister Cho.
Yeah,
Whatever
all
it was
Asians
that
look the
infected
same.
my
Is that
old
what you...
friend has spread. We must get to the bottom of this. Come.
Come. Jen Daijun. See brother Han Jui. Oh, he's up there. Your reward. Brother Han Jui. My fellow brothers and I are grateful that you have brought help. Balthasar grant you courage and strength in these difficult times. You say anything else? The plague is spreading from the Sacred Valley here in Jendaijun. Yizhou Tan scouted ahead to investigate further, but we have not seen him in quite some time. I have a feeling he will be overjoyed to see your face. Refresh my memory for me. What has been happening on Xingjie Island? I think this is for people who are foreign to this place. You can kind of come when you like, you know how like my necromancer arrived here and then immediately went to Kaineng. We essentially start our story from there and we never actually touch this area unless we specifically go to, I think it was this. There's like another pier here that we can take a boat back to here. But we don't really get the story here. We kind of are free to travel this as we want and do the story however we want. So we can like talk to like these people to kind of get the idea of what the story is. I think that's what this is for. You have traveled through Xingjie Island, warning allies to the plague that has taken Minister Cho's life. Master Toga believes the plague is originating somewhere from this island. What is the situation here at Zendaijun? Togo and the headmasters have tracked the source of the plague to Zendaijun, and Yizhou Tan has scouted ahead to investigate further. Seek the aid of the valley's guardian, a Kirin named Zunra. At the temple throughout the valley, to summon Zunra, simply ring the bell at one of its shrines. At one of the shrines? What else can you tell me? 1. Plague creatures explode upon death, injuring anyone nearby. Outfit yourself with the best armor you can afford. 2. Attack the afflicted from afar with skills that cause health degeneration, or by using ranged weapons. 3. Protection prayers, party buffs, and healing spells can be put to good use. 4. Watch out for the purplish haze known as miasma. Coming in contact with it causes you to lose health over a period of time. Avoid it when you can. But if you become infected, simply move to an affected area and wait to heal. 5. The Zunra from the Sacred Valley will help you with your cause. Summon Zunra at the shrine by ringing the ceremonial bell. What else can you tell me? No, that's what I had. Okay. Wow, we're really leveling up too. I am really enjoying this. Shall I grab... but the energy from this is so good. But this is only a 1 second recharge, so I can go bam, 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 if I really want for this one. let's see how this feels. Maybe my critical strikes will be enough to give me the energy I need. I think since we're fighting Afflicted, we're not going to be fighting anything that can't bleed at this point, so I can take advantage of this. That's crazy that they tell you to fight from range, because the guys explode. So, and they create like a new class that fights in melee and doesn't really have any melee options or ranged options, I guess, except for this. But you can't really expect someone to just wait for this to recharge to use, right? Okay. Like, yeah, I should sell all this stuff just to clean up the inventory a little. Aya ja ja. Aya ya ya. Doop 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 doop. Yes. Doop. We'll still keep that longbow in case we get into a point we need to like pull, but we still haven't really needed to do that. Okay. Let's put in. Ooh, we got a new set of we got an upgraded set of henchmen. Or was it always the same? Sister Tai, Sue, Zoe, Professor Guy. We don't have Lucas anymore. It looks like instead of the other students, now we get like some of the teachers. It's as if like if you're in Naruto or something, and you get like your teachers instead of like your fellow students. Instead of like having, I don't know, Sakura-chan, Sasuke, Neji, and Rock Lee, and Tenten. Now you get like our teachers, like who are the teachers? Like Rock Lee's professor, or not professor, Guy Sensei. There's a guy in Naruto as well. Wait, yeah, there's a Guy Sensei in Naruto as well. You get like Guy Sensei, you get Kakashi, you get, I don't remember all the teachers' name now. I guess you don't really spend a lot of time with the teacher since you are like in the perspective of Naruto, right? But yeah, who should we pick? We need a healer for sure. Sister Tai. Grave Henchman? What is a Grave Henchman? He's a necromancer. Take her. Professor Guy. Talon. Cutthroat. Earth. Maybe him? I guess this menu is a lot easier to look through. Probably Grave, right? Illusion might not be too bad. Yeah. I think I want to avoid having melee people because they do explode, like the enemies do explode. So, yeah, I'm the weakest of all these. I'm only level 14 and they're level 16, so they're going to be doing most of the damage. Okay, let's enter this mission. We'll see how we do. I think when I'm done this mission, that's probably when I'll end the stream, since I just realized I've been streaming over 3 hours. It's just that I started streaming earlier today since I didn't have to go to work. But I essentially didn't eat yet, so. Headmaster Vong. Bin? Bang? Master Togo. Alright, Togo must survive. Zendai Jun is overrun with the afflicted. Is it good that I am here to protect you all? Let's kill this guy. Bam. 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 In times of trouble, the people of this valley gather in the main temple. To the west, we should seek Yijo there. Oh, we're being attacked. If you become diseased, do you want to? Make sure you keep your distance, or you will infect us all. Can I go this way? Alright, follow me and stay close. We're all in great danger. For hundreds of years I've watched over this holy valley. If your heart is pure, I will keep your body free of all impurities. So this person will cure us, Sinra. You see that purple glowish ahead? The very air there has become sickened. Avoid it, lest you catch some disease from it. Ring the bell at any of the shrines in this area to summon Zunra, the guardian of this valley. You can take the lead now. I will follow you and watch your progress. Okay, Master Togo. Let's take out this guy. Backstory been AFK, my lady called. Oh, that's fine. You don't have a... You can do your own stuff. You don't have to, like, worry about me. I'm just playing a game anyway, right? Backstory been AFK, my lady called. She will be home soon with dinner. Ooh! Yeah, I'm thinking I'll probably end the stream after this mission. And I'll probably be getting me some dinner as well. Bam, bam. Oh man, that Death Blossom. Okay, not getting that energy from, what was it, Lotus Strike or something? Golden Lotus Strike is actually like, that actually helped replenish the energy quite a bit. So, I think even though I can spam now, I won't have the energy to actually do that. Ooh, 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 ah! Says these two as they run off. Okay, so they ran off and grabbed more people, it looks like. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh no, Zunra's dying! Let's take the fight over here, guys. Oh no, Zunra died. At least it's not Master Togo. Actually, maybe we're okay. Maybe we're okay with, the energy? It seems like we're killing them fast enough. Oh boy. That's the next bell over there. Zendaijin Temple lies, get rid of this. In the valley ahead, we can either travel south through the caves or north past the waterfall. Wait, what's happening? Why are people dying? I think we're in it now. Oh wow, we're actually killing them. I like it. Death Blossom. Alright, let's grab another Zunra. So I guess Zunra doesn't actually die. He like summons like a body that... Oh, is that even better? He summons like a body that he inhabits. 6 to... Oh wait, no, mine's still better. 6 to 13. And then when that body dies, that's just like the body dying, and then he inhabits a different one. Ooh, that's nice. I am really enjoying the Death Blossom, to be honest. Death Blossom! Ooh, satisfying. Actually, we'll go for this guy. Oh no, I'm blinded. I can't really do much while I'm blinded. Okay, they're coming to me, so that's good. Flagborn armor. Yeah, I am running out of energy, so I can't spam it too much. Everyone, run, run! Miasma. -5 health regeneration. That's... oof. All those explosions from those warriors. I think I'm going the right way. I remember this being very straightforward. You essentially just walk in one direction or the other direction, and you don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about like it being a maze or anything. There's really only one direction to go after you make a choice. Ooh, look at these things. They look so. The little cysts, or not little, the giant cysts. We like pull them out of the miasma as well. I'm blinded. No. I ping it. I'm suffering from the blind condition. Oh, what are those? Oh, Zunra's dead. That always like freaks me out. Like if that's Master Togo, then we failed the mission. Is there another bell around at all? We don't technically need Zunra. It's just nice to have another monk around. Okay, we had to fight this group with the elementalists. Oh boy. Critical eye, critical eye. Yeah, that golden lotus is actually really helping with the energy management. So even though I am enabled to go through this chain a lot faster, I don't have the energy to actually pull it off. This way. I believe this is where we want to get to. Sounds like I need a Zealous dagger. It wouldn't it be nice if there's a Zealous dagger this early in the game? I'm walking in the miasma. Don't breathe it in. Okay. Ooh. Afflicted Yijo, no! So does that mean that, technically speaking, we can become afflicted? Because this guy, like, earlier I was saying, like, is it because we're trained? We have, like, training, and maybe because we take advantage of certain magics and stuff, we have more resistance to the afflicted, like, virus or whatever, the affliction. But if Yijo, being one of the best students, can also become afflicted, does that mean, like, we might technically be able to become afflicted too if we're not too careful? It's just that we got lucky. We are getting really lucky with, like, all this, like, stuff. Because, yeah, this was the, this kid was the teacher's pet. I don't know who Zhenzhou is, though. Look, the afflicted has claimed them all. Even Farmer Zhenzhou has been corrupted. Yijo should have known he could not handle this on his own. Stupid teacher's pet. Thought, you know, a little bit over his head. Wait, they walked in a little further. Kill afflicted Yijo. Kill afflicted farmer Zhenzhou. Said every thief, every assassin. Now you're special. You don't get corrupted. Yeah, we're special. We're the hero. Let's go for Yijo. I am missing. Oh, people are dying. Sue, no! Oh no, people are dying. Morale boost! I wonder if they could be a rest. I don't know what builds any of these henchmen have. I guess I can go to the wiki and find out, but I don't think that's going to be very useful information at this point. So, I remember when this was a Zaishin daily mission, I was able to just walk in there and kill everyone really easily because I had like a max level character with like heroes that are really strong. But now I'm thinking like maybe I need to pull them out of this like pink smoke. So maybe the bow here will be pretty useful. Oh no, but Master Togo follows me, right? So even if I flag everyone back, Master Togo will just run in and get himself killed. Look up ahead, the building is engulfed by miasma. Surely the source of the plague lies up there. Let's see if we can pull them. Ooh. Maybe if we kill the boss in here really quickly, we will be fine. She's blocking. Afflicted Kana is blocking. Keep me strong, keep me strong. Okay, let's go for the Ritualist, because I think the Ritualist can res. Okay, we're actually doing okay. I don't think extra guys spawn here, so we should be good. Nice. That's it, right? Wait, what? Hello? Oh, there we go. You're gonna take off, your woman is home. You have a great night, you walk me up in game if you want between streams, you can run some Z mission stuff. Okay, that sounds good. Hope you have a good night, hope you have a good dinner. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you next time. I'll probably be heading off soon here too.
I had hoped that my eyes would not bear witness to this symbol again.
What are we looking at?
Master? What is it?
This is the harbinger of the deceiver, the mark of the wicked, the guild symbol of Shiro Tagachi.
Shiro Tagachi?
The man whose death turned the forest to stone and the sea to jade?
The very same. This does not bode well for Kantha. We must head to the mainland and get to the root of this evil before it can... Well, let us not think about that yet. I have sent a missive to Menlo of Ascalon, one of my former students. He will no doubt be making his way to Kantha shortly. If this symbol means what I think it does, then we could all be in great danger.
Uh-oh. So yeah, if you
I
didn't...
must find my brother in Kaineng City. He will want to know of this.
My brother?
You will come after
How
and meet
humble.
me. Talk to First Mate Zhang to book your passage to the mainland.
His
He will
brother
get you
is
to
the
other side
Emperor.
safely.
And he just refers to him as his brother. Unless he's talking about Brother Menlo. So yeah, like if I didn't play through this as like a series you watch through, you would not have gotten the context of like Shiro Tagachi, I don't think, if we just played through like as a foreign character and just play through the Necromancer part. We won't have some of this context, so we will be like, we're just fighting zombies. Oh yeah, and the people behind the zombies, Shiro Tagachis, but we don't know that he was the one who caused like that throwaway line where it's like, Shiro Tagachi? The one who caused the Jade Sea and the Stone Forest? Yeah, we wouldn't have that context. And also, I guess playing through this, we kind of learned more about this area. We got to learn about like the cantons here a little bit better. But in some ways, if you were paying attention while you're playing, maybe just doing quests and stuff here would also suffice. But yeah. So what do they want me to do now? Who do they want me to talk to? Who's the main... Is this lady the main person? I feel like she already had a quest for us before. Jotaro! Nope, that's not the one. Initiate Sura. Interesting. Isn't this part of like a secret society or something, this person? Oh, Sunra. Maybe this person gives us the next quest. My energies are exhausted. Let's accept it. No, that's a Xingjie quest. I'm looking for a primary quest. Who gives the primary quest? Masaharu. Master Haru. Master Haru. Is there a different one that gives me energy? Cheating. Or inflicts poison. Isn't there one that also gives energy? I guess this one was pretty strong, but it has 8 seconds. This is like a offhand strike version of Death Blossom. It like hits your target and the people adjacent to your targets. So potentially, but 8 seconds. You don't get to pull it off as much. But this is unblockable. This one isn't. If I had like an unblockable version of this, I think there is a leading attack that is unblockable. Then like fighting those rangers where they can turn on whirling defense and stuff, then it's not that big of a deal. Because you can just go through their whirling defense by using an unblockable technique. Mother Peiwan. First mate Xiang, maybe. Let's talk to that guy. Are you the primary quest? You must be Du Yuanu. Master Togo has already left along with a few of the headmasters and some of the monastery's other promising students. He hopes to find more explanation about the plague in Kaineng City. When you are ready to have leave for the mainland, talk to me and I shall help transport you there. Once you arrive on the Kaineng dock, seek out Headmaster Greyko for further instructions. So this looks like, yeah, the primary quest, the Master's Burden. Yeah, and we can go right forward, right? I'm going to put this back in case we need to fight when we get to the other side. So yeah, we are at the point where we're going to the mainland. So I believe we go to the mainland and there's probably 1 or 2 primary quests. And will lead us to the local part of Vizuna Square. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to... Actually, I guess we can leave this for the next time. We can leave going to the mainland and then doing the primary quest and then getting to Vizuna Square. We can leave that for next time. Because this looks like a good place to end things. It's like we figured out what to do next. We found out about the Afflicted. We learned about it being Shiro Tagachi potentially being behind everything. And yeah, now we're finally leaving the tutorial island to continue with the story and see where this all leads us. So yeah. Alright, this is fun. I'm having a lot of fun still. Oh man, I'm surprised this old game is like capturing my attention this well. And I'm surprised, I'm not surprised, but I'm kind of glad that I've revisited this game, because in the past, I don't think I had this much of an appreciation for this game. I just thought it was just like a silly, like, oh, you just put your things together and you just go kill things. But the lore, the characters, all the stuff, I feel like it's really well done. So yeah. Alright, I guess we'll continue this in the next one. I think in the next one, I will be able to hit the point where we swap over back to the Necromancer. So we'll see. We'll see how things go there. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Okay. Wave. Bye-bye.